Buns. Cinnamon buns.
Cinnamon buns?
Did someone say
Yeah.
cinnamon buns?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the roll call that
Not
Freddie
gonna
does
lie.
on iCarly.
Some fucking cinnamon buns sound fucking dope right now.
Honestly, yeah. I haven't had some of those in forever.
I've enjoyed my time away from Destiny. Like, I really fucking have.
Yeah, I've been pulling back from it a little bit too, and it's kind of nice.
Like, I've just not really been, I haven't really cared that much.
Yeah, I'm about to start my own. I'm about to start DMing my own campaign, not in D&D,
Nice.
but in like this other
Pathfinder?
system that I found. No, not Pathfinder. It's this like little indie system called Offworlders.
Oh, I think I've heard of it,
It's
yeah.
like a really it's like a really rules light thing. It's so much fun.
If you want another one that's
so-
really rules light, if you like, because there's like
Yeah.
whole customization stuff you can do with it. If you look up GURPS,
GURPS.
yeah, GURPS. It's another really good one.
All
Or,
right,
like,
yeah, I'll keep
very
that in
rules
mind.
light.
But yeah, my plan with it is I'm actually taking, because it's so kind of like rules light. I'm actually going to be running multiple groups of it, but they're all going to be like in the same universe. So like decisions that one group makes can impact the other, and like
Well,
it's
yeah,
going to be
that sounds like a really good idea. It's kind of what I'm doing with the campaign that I'm doing right now in Eberron.
yeah.
For my guys.
I think it's going to be I think I'm going to have either 3 or 4 groups. So yeah, it's and it all sounds like a good idea on paper, but I feel like it's gonna be
It's
just
a lot. It's gonna be a
like
lot of work.
just a bit of a clusterfuck when
It's gonna be
when
a
I
lot of
actually
world
do it,
building.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm excited for that.
Yeah, so for mine, basically what I'm doing is like I'm just gonna stay in the Eberron setting just because I really like
Mhm.
the advancement,
Vibe.
the modernness of it.
Yeah, like the
So
steampunk kind of thing.
yeah. So like we're just gonna like progress it with time on like campaigns and stuff.
Yeah.
Just keep the world
That's pretty cool.
evolving. Right now they are investigating dungeons, like very large mega dungeons that have been sprouting up across the world.
Oh
So
boy.
yeah. So I got some of that planning done today.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? None of those bullets registered? Holy fuck.
And then there's Thick, who's playing Crucible, I think.
I'm playing Call of Duty right now.
Oh well. You like Warzone?
No, we're just playing multiplayer.
Hmm.
Willie just got the game, and so I said I'd play a little bit with him.
Yeah.
Oh, we finally got Cold War.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a sale this week?
I don't know.
There's
If there was, he did not buy it when it was on sale, so that kind of sucks.
But the Lunar New Year sale is going on right now, I think. Ooh, wait, speaking of which, I need to pick up fucking Lego Star Wars. It's on the complete saga is on sale for like $5.
I just never realized you got yourself a fucking badass mic.
What?
Like you got yourself a badass mic.
Oh, this is the one I've had. It's
Oh,
just
really?
like close to my face now, because it used to be like down here, but that's where my camera is now.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been, it's working surprisingly well considering it's not specifically a vocal mic. Like it's a Zoom H5, so it's meant to be like a recorder more than anything.
So I need D&D Beyond. And
Okay, has anyone played Star Wars Squadrons? I've been looking
I've
at that
seen
game.
gameplay, but like I haven't played it.
Yeah,
No.
and I've been like going back and forth of whether I want to try it or not.
I had a friend
Yes.
who was really excited for it, and he says
Yeah.
he's going to play the whole game in VR with a flight stick.
Yeah,
I don't
I've been told that's really how you have to play it. Like, otherwise it
The
just
whole
doesn't really...
like I feel like to play that game like it's meant to be played, you'd need like a whole HOTAS setup for it.
Yeah,
Like some
that would be,
flight
like...
simulator stuff. Like that would just.
Yeah.
I mean, a joystick would probably even be pretty dope too, but you know.
To be honest, I am not as big of a Star Wars nerd as I think the world is.
Mm.
So like, games like that really don't interest me.
Yeah. I mean, I picked up Battlefront when it went
Free on
free.
Epic, yeah, I got it too.
Yeah.
I haven't touched
I
it.
think
It's
I think
it's
I might have
pretty
been
fun.
more
I like it.
interested in the movies if I like watched them from a younger age.
Yeah, I
But
feel that.
I didn't see I didn't see any Star Wars movie like start to finish until freshman year of college.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's less about like I've never played like Star Wars: The Old Republic or anything like that. Some of my friends, it's more just about like the games themselves rather than the fact that they're Star Wars. Like Battlefront is like I think it's just a fun game.
I played Battlefront 2
Yeah,
with
Battlefront
my
2. I mean, that's
brother.
one I played.
With my brother. We got it for we got the special edition PSPs for
Ooh,
Battlefront
nice.
2, and we played that game a shit ton on our PSPs because it had local
Yeah,
play.
like local multiplayer.
It's a lot of fun. Like with especially now that the player base just got a whole revamp because it went free. But it's like it's almost like uh it's like a really large scale shooter, which I think is something like that I haven't done before because I've been playing in like Crucible with like fire teams of 3 to 6 and
Yeah, it's more of like a team game there
like
than anything.
and like Siege with like 5v5 and but then Battlefront is like what? It's like 15 or 20 on each team.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it adds a little more like chaos and stuff like that. It's a good time. The real true Star Wars game, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga.
We'll say, yeah. There's one Star Wars game that I played in the past. I can't remember what it is. I fucking loved the game.
Yeah, I mean the Lego Star Wars. It's really more just nostalgia for me because that was like one of my main games back when like the Wii was super popular.
I played that as a kid.
Yeah,
I remember playing a lot of Force Unleashed on the Wii.
Oh yeah, I heard
Because
that was.
I feel
I
like
heard that was a pretty
I
good
played
game.
it. Okay, so I had it on the Xbox 360 and the Wii. I thought it was a much better experience on the Wii simply because it felt like you were actually controlling shit.
Yeah.
I could not get into the Unleashed games. I tried playing them and I was like, eh.
I love just like with the nunchuck because it would like shake and stuff. When you're like force choking people, I love that feeling. I would just go around and just kill people, just for the fun of it, just for that like, I am Vader.
The whole game is less than 5 gigabytes.
I'm back.
Hello.
I am back.
All right. Mugging an innocent man.
Hey.
Is that a
Got
dice
a whole
tower?
new setup.
What? No. Oh no, that's a chess tower. So kind of close.
That looks cool.
Welcome to the new place. I moved the camera, but I have food and a person.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, other person.
Hi.
I now have a TV in my room.
Can you hear me?
Oh, hell
yeah,
yeah.
kinda.
There we go.
My room
I
has
was-
not changed
I
at
have a
all.
poster that's not put up yet because I want to frame
I
it. I
was-
mean,
I was.
Oh yeah,
watching-
you're in a new place too. All right. Okay.
I was watching regular show earlier.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
man.
fucking great.
Kind of a slept on show, although it was kind of like a fever dream, honestly.
I guess just send me the link.
That's
to
the
my
way
map.
I
I'll
look at it,
watch it
too.
in my room.
Yeah. Go.
Have fun.
You too. See you,
You
George.
want to close the door?
Like,
You
it's
don't
so
have to, I guess
late,
you can.
and I'm
I
just
don't give a
confused
shit.
that it
Unless y'all
actually
give a shit.
happened.
I don't care.
I was watching iCarly.
Like, and I'm just like, damn, that was just like on
Gotcha.
TV.
Hey, bro, could you send me the stream link whenever it goes live?
we're already live.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
I
honest.
gotta put on my pants.
I'm really thinking about watching Infinity War or Age of Ultron tonight. One of the two.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm gonna start finishing up WandaVision or at least catch up.
Dude, WandaVision
It's
has
super
WandaVision
good.
is
I,
so
I
There-
know, like
No,
the first
spoilers,
two
I'm only on
episodes were
episode
good.
2.
I thought
I'm
second
only on
episode was
this
better than the
last-
first, but
this last
you-
episode. Holy shit,
You
dude.
do not want the 5th episode spoiled.
Yeah.
You gotta
I don't-
watch it.
Any
It's
of the
so
episodes
good.
spoiled, man.
It's so good.
Yeah.
so yeah,
I'm waiting.
start
I'm waiting
finishing
to
it
try and
tonight.
watch it with my girlfriend, but I don't know when that's gonna happen.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I just watch it. Holy shit.
This-
Me and Insulin woke up before work today to watch the new episode, so it didn't get spoiled for us throughout the day.
Yeah, because
Right.
this new episode had a huge. Holy shit.
Yeah, I've been told the last few episodes are kind of like mind blowing.
Well, and so I've been reading online that the total show is supposed to have a runtime of 6 hours, not counting credits, and we're
Okay.
at like 3 hours right now, and there's only
Mhm.
3 episodes left.
Oh damn!
Oh,
So
So
second season
I don't know what's
confirmed
gonna
then.
happen.
There's,
Second
there's a-
season either confirmed or
there was
No,
the last 3 episodes are long.
It's only going to be a single season, so the last episodes have to be longer than they've been.
so there's a
They're setting up
there's-
for something, obviously. But
There was a leak, but there's supposed to be 10 episodes.
Oh, is there?
There's-
Because I was
there's-
told there was supposed to be 9.
There is by Marvel. What Marvel says is that there's 9 episodes, but an agency company that has like a lot of actors on the show put out information about the show finally to be like, our actors are in these episodes of WandaVision, and they
Huh.
put a 10th episode.
they're gonna do like
and
the-
then
Interesting.
and then like
9
an
episodes of a
hour
movie.
later, the information was taken down.
Damn.
So we can't say for sure, but there might be like a secret 10th episode.
That
it could
would
be like
interesting.
if the
it's like the
map of-
secrets. It's like the secret SpongeBob episode that everyone was like
Yeah.
talking about a lot, like in the back in the '90s.
I would, man. The one thing I wish that would hype me up probably more is if they had like a next week on WandaVision after the episode, because like every episode is a cliffhanger,
Yeah.
and then you get
Yeah.
nothing, no trailer, nothing for a whole week, and you're like, no.
So, Broke,
Yeah.
I think I just found out how to get a map in D20 to or in Roll20 to properly align to the grid.
How
on
did
the
you do
map.
that?
So in the page settings, there is let's see here.
Can you actually show it if you're not gonna like if you're not gonna like break anything?
What do you mean?
Like if like, can you show your screen? Is that a thing
No.
you can do? You can't.
No.
Okay. So you're saying I need to open Roll20?
Yeah,
in
yeah,
my
yeah.
world again?
Yeah, that means I have to open Real 22.
Yes, you guys all have to open Roll20.
Joke's on
Okey-doke.
you. I already
I mean,
opened roll 20.
I don't know that we're gonna get here today, but if we
Oh,
do,
okay. Spoilers.
I'll just log in, and then if we get there, we get there.
I mean, depending on our recent pace, it might take us a
So
little while.
it's in page settings.
yeah, you went robot for a little bit.
Yeah, that's because I'm opening Roll20, so it's probably gonna
Oh,
do
okay.
that.
So in
Thoughts?
page settings, there's a cell width setting that you can change.
Yeah.
So
which
it's cell
lets you
width?
change-
What is that? Is that legacy lighting?
No, it's under the grid setting.
Okay.
That lets you change how big the grid is. So because normally what happens, and the reason I think, like for me at least, that I've been having so many problems getting this to to align to my grids properly is because the grids are set to having a single cell being 70 pixels width. And the maps that I'm using aren't necessarily set to have a cell as 70 pixels, so it doesn't line up properly. So I figured out how many pixels it was, and then I figured out how to multiply 70 by the correct number to get it to equal to 50 pixels.
Huh. Seems like a lot of work.
So what you
It
set
took
the
me
cell
about 10
distance
minutes.
to?
So for this one, it's like 0.714285 something. It's huge, because I had to do 50 divided by 70 to get that number, and then I multiplied that number by 70 in the cell width column or setting, and that gave me 50 pixels, which is what my actual map is. So then it lined up with the grid perfectly.
Nice. I'll have to check that out later tonight for
Now,
mine.
the only reason I was able to do that is because I knew that this map was 60 squares by 60 squares, and then I looked at it was 3,000 pixels by 3,000 pixels. So I figured out that each square was 50 pixels. You'd have to know how many pixels are in each square to be able to do this properly. It was cool though. It means that if we ever get to this map, we'll actually be able to snap to it.
That's fantastic. Ugh. I'm a little nervous, to be honest.
You're a little what?
I'm a little nervous, to be honest.
Nervous?
Nervous?
Yes.
Did anyone else hear an L before nervous and was getting confused?
I thought I did
Lurvis?
for
You
the
thought I heard
Lurvis,
Lurvis?
Yeah, it sounded like you were saying Lurvis.
I thought you said learn this.
All right. Well, who would like to recap what happened last time?
I'm eating, so it
Give
might
me a
have to be
second.
somebody else.
I gotta think.
All right, I got it. We
Oh,
were
thank
told by the bad guys to go get money from a shopkeep,
Oh, right.
and we
And
went
why
there
why were the bad guys asking you to do this?
because we basically need to prove our worth to them. They were like, if you want to join our crew, you got to do something to us to show loyalty and prove your
The bad guys
show
were
that-
house.
They
Uh,
were the unmarked dragon marked people. The aberrant marks.
Yeah, there we go. That's the right word.
And so we go to the shopkeep, and we really didn't have a plan. Well, some of us had a plan, others may have not. And so we tried to get the money out of the shopkeep through sly actions, but he wasn't having it. He told us to get out, and then Raven kicked things off.
Raven had an off day.
Also, in the words of a very
That
wise
is the
man,
title of the last episode, by the way.
Raven decided to quickly turn it to night, very black night, and decided to attack the shopkeep, who turned out to be not your average shopkeep. And so Black kind of diffused the situation by impersonating
Bilroy.
Sergeant Vilroy. And then we stole the shopkeep safe.
And I think we left off with Raven and a shop up the street and Bosk heading towards that shop.
Yeah, and then Black and excuse me, hold on. I have heartburn.
Blaine.
Black and Blaine were kind of headed towards that general direction as well, with Blaine having the safe currently.
Yeah. So
inside of my bag of children, yeah.
the name of the place that or the name of the group who you guys were trying to join is House Tarkanen.
Tarkanen,
That's
what it
right.
was.
House Tarkanen. They are the aberrant dragon marked house which really just means that they feel, or well, yeah, it's not necessarily important. It just really means that they don't actually belong to the normal Dragonmark houses, and instead they have unpredictable dragon marks that lead to unpredictable abilities. They are a criminal organization, and the reason, if you guys don't remember, that you were attempting to join them is because you're trying to figure out
That kid
if
is.
and where they've taken this kid, who is a child, a dragon marked child of House Durasco. Right, I think it was House Durasco. That's the healing house, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yep. So it's that house. So you guys are attempting to track down that child. You think that House Tarkanen were the kidnappers, and so you're trying to get information on where the kid is. And in order to do so, you have decided that your best way of doing that is to join House Tarkanen, and then find out from there. I believe that you guys were told that there's that House Tarkanen uses a sort of like informant who will only speak to members of the house, and that's you're wanting to get to the point where you can ask or talk to that informant. I think was your plan.
We
if I
need
remember
the
correctly.
gold piece, the gold coin to
Yes.
prove that we're part of the house.
There are gold coins that prove membership in House Tarkanen. So I think at the end of last time, Broke had gone into a house. Let me open up my
Yeah,
my
we
map.
went into like a shop to like
Oh,
just
did I
kind of
say
like get
house?
away
I meant
from this.
shop.
Yeah, to just kind of get away from the situation because he's just disappointed in himself. And Bosk was making his way to
He's just
Raven.
mad.
I still think Black currently is looks like Sergeant Vilroy, just a very short version of her.
Yeah, just an
I
itty
remember that
bitty
from
tiny
last
Sergeant
session.
Vilroy. Yeah.
I remember that from last session. Sergeant, you're shorter than I expected.
I failed the perception check.
Alright, I'm trying to remember. Where were we?
I think like me.
We were
and-
just trying to catch up to Robin. And...
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
What was the name? Does anyone remember the name of that shop?
I don't know.
Oh, yes, I do.
I
I
don't
have
think
it,
you
I have
gave
it.
a name to it. I think you just said
He was
It
like,
just said
you just
ancient
walk into a
blade
shop.
sword.
"Oh yeah, it
No,
was."
there was an actual name
Yeah.
because I picked it
Oh.
out of
I
our
think-
map.
Yeah,
that's
it's
right,
the
Ancient
ancient blade
Blades.
store. That's what I have written down my notes.
Okay, let's see if I can find where that is again on the map because it's been a minute since I've looked at that. That definitely sounds right. Yeah, Ancient Blades, M53. It's in Middle Tavix Landing, specifically in Death's Gate. M53. If do you guys all have the interactive map open?
I do.
You don't have to if you
No.
don't want to.
I
but
do
I have
not.
mine.
It's okay. I use it for frame of reference. So, and I think where did
Also, I did make sending stones in case anybody was curious. I remember somebody was asking about that.
Yeah, I think Broke asked about that.
Yeah, I did. I think I asked about that last session.
Yeah. It's like
You
in
happen-
between.
It's been like a
happen to
month,
remember-
so
It's been a minute.
Do you happen to remember what building you went to? Broke.
I'm not sure to be honest. I don't know.
I think you just walked around till you found a bar.
I think I
don't
just
you-
was like I just like walked up the street and I was just like I'm just done. I'm just leaving. And then you said I went into a shop. That's all I remember. I can't remember if
Okay.
there's a name or
Okay, well then I'll pick something. No worries.
You're in a
Alright.
brothel.
He's not in a brothel.
I mean,
He's in a shop. Well, he's in a shop called Bottled Silver. It's like a alchemy regents sort of shop.
are we picking up off right there?
Yeah, so you guys have just robbed this shopkeep of his savings,
Hard-earned money. Yeah.
and yeah, after a confrontation where someone pretended to be Sergeant
Mayor?
Vilroy. Yeah, there's not really a mayor.
Not
After
yet.
a confrontation where someone pretended to be Sergeant Vilroy, You have now concluded all of that. The shopkeep is in distress. Sergeant Vilroy has promised to look into it, and I think Bosk was trying to hurry after Robin. Robin is in a shop called the Bottled Silver, and yeah, it's up to you guys now.
Well, Raven is just kind of just looking around the shop and just disappointment in himself right now. And even when you walk in, Bosk, he's still just doing exactly that. He's just kind of like, he's got his head down. He's just kind of got his hand on his face, contemplating on what just transpired.
Poor guy.
So you see that.
Yes. Wait. So what's in this shop?
It's like an alchemy regent's shop.
Oh,
so
right.
there's-
It's like ingredients, probably,
just
right?
that one.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, cool. So, I'm just gonna. It's all just like potions and stuff, right?
There are some potions, but he really looks like he focuses more on ingredients that you would put into potions than
Got
actual
it.
potions
Oh.
themselves.
Okay, kind of needed to go buy one of these.
So I think first I'm gonna use, because we all have sending stones, right?
Do we all have sending stones?
Do we?
I think only me and Black have one. I didn't
Yeah,
really give
because
a
you gave
third
him to
to
Black
everybody.
because you figured we could
Yeah.
handle ourselves. Apparently, you know.
Right. Evidently we can't.
Oh, the third is currently stuck in the mouth of the 91. So
So anyway, I'm just, so if I can't communicate with the sending stone, then I'm just gonna sort of walk up to Raven as he's like looking at a shelf of random like animal parts, like shrunken heads and shit. It's just like sort of like pat him on the shoulder, be like, hey, you guess you can't win them all.
Hey, yeah.
So
Look,
that was
man,
bad.
that just wasn't me, dude. That felt entirely wrong. Like everything about what's been happening today, it just does not feel right, dude. Like,
I know what you mean. Maybe it's just a sign that there's a different route we should have taken. Just probably what we should focus on finding as opposed to
as I've had
rivaling over
a
the
minute to
loss.
think, I got an idea.
Okay. All right.
Look, hang on, I gotta get to it. I don't know if the others managed to.
I was gonna ask. So Black and Blaine, what are you two doing while this is happening?
We can't hear you, because you're muted or something.
forgot I muted. Didn't want y'all to hear the chewing. But
We don't know
I
where
appreciate
the other
that.
guys are.
I actually,
I think-
so I saw what direction they ran off in
Yeah,
because I
so
remember I told.
he saw what direction they went, but he doesn't necessarily know
I think-
specifically where they went.
I think
Yeah,
the
so-
smartest idea for us would be to go back to the like hotel we're staying at, or inn we're staying at, because we obviously have stolen goods right now.
Yeah, remind me, who actually has the stolen goods?
Me.
Yes.
Pretty
Okay.
sure he put it in the back of holding.
It's in the bag, yeah.
Yeah, because I think you reduced its size
Yeah, I
and then
reduced
put
it.
it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
How long does the size reduction last?
I think it lasts for 2 hours.
Okay.
Let me double check though. That is a very good question.
I would also have a question.
Up to a minute. Never mind.
God. Oh,
But
so
it
we're gonna
will-
need them?
In fairness, it will still be like in the bag.
It'll still be in the bag of holding.
I
You
just
might
won't be able to
have
get it
problem
out.
Getting it out. Because inside the bag of holding is a pocket dimension, so as long as it's
Hold
not
on, wait.
weighing too
Is
much.
Blake small enough to get inside the bag? Because all we really need is just to get the stuff out of the safe.
I'd have to look up a bag of holding again to remember how big it can fit, but he probably is because you can fit a
We
lot of
fit
people.
the
in a bag of
Kenku.
holding.
Yeah, we fit the small Kenku.
Just remember, he would only have 10 minutes worth of air.
I mean, that's not
Yeah, he'll be
time. I have
fine.
faith.
He'll manage.
But I think that's what Black would want to do. Is
Okay,
go back
so, like,
to
Black Black.
Inn
Okay.
that we were staying at. If we run into them on the way, but like we're probably going to want to get to a safe location as quick as possible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Then,
Yeah. That makes sense. And I have enough faith in them. I didn't give them a sending stone. I have faith.
Is there where we're at right now? Is there like a dark alley around us?
So probably actually not, because this is actually on the outer edge of the city, where this shop is. So not so much. Also, you're in Deathgate, which isn't like a super seedy location. So
So I say, in that case, we just make our way home, but go in the general direction they went. If we see them, maybe they're already making their way there.
There's no like, is there like an inn by us at all, or like?
yeah,
a
I mean
place to use the restroom.
There would definitely be an inn, because you're in an adventurer's quarters.
So, I think I'm gonna be like, hey, Blaine.
Mm-hmm.
We need to go to an inn right now. I just need a place that doesn't have a lot of people, because I don't really want to be walking around as Sergeant Vilroy.
Oh, that is a
Are you just wanting to
good
like
point.
to stealthily like uncloak?
Yes.
You could find a place that's like outside of the wandering eye of people
Alright.
to do that.
Black.
I could put him in the bag.
Don't put me in the bag. Please, not the bag. Black is going to do that, so he's not walking around as Sergeant Vilroy.
Okay,
and
that's
he'll
fair.
Go
Yeah,
back.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll pay. I don't know how far we are. From our the inn.
Where was the inn that you guys were staying at? I feel like it was in Upper Dura.
Upper Dura, yeah.
Yeah. But we Black will pay for a sky coach.
Okay, that's
Alright.
fine. I think it was 5 silver pieces if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Yes.
something like that.
So yeah, that's fine. While you're hailing down a sky coach, can you guys both roll perception for me?
God,
Sure thing.
God damn.
Here comes
roll
Vilroy.
perception.
Are you complaining about having to roll in D&D?
Got a point.
I
Alright.
rolled a 20, but it's not a nat 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I see it. 19.
Nat 20s don't matter when it comes to ability checks. So
I rolled a 17 plus 3, so a 20, but not that.
all right, so both of you roll 20s. As you guys are walking along trying to hail down this sky coach, you happen to just glance at one of the shops beside you, and you see through the window your companions.
Oh.
Huh.
There we go.
How convenient.
Do we notice them?
No, you guys are in the middle of a conversation, so.
All right. I
Black
didn't know if it was like a window that would be able to be seen from where we were or something like that.
Black is going to like just kind of like peek his head in real quick, and he's gonna go like, "Guys, we have a sky coach. Let's get out of here."
Can I finish what I
oh.
was gonna say before we get to that?
Sure, yeah, you can.
Right, you had your idea.
Yes.
So I guess like this, you're talking about this as we walk in or something.
Yes,
So, like,
pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got lost in the moment back there, man. I feel like the pressure of trying to find out this information for the 12 here, it got to me a little bit. I don't think we should have stole from that guy.
Black's gonna become increasingly frustrated the longer the conversation is going on.
Well, just to be clear, I think what happened?
Your
You
camera
froze.
kind of gave up. It just said, "Nah, I'm done."
What happened?
This camera's frozen.
My camera's frozen? Oh.
No, Kaz. All right.
He's gone.
DM's gone.
All right. Well, I guess we wait.
You know what that means?
I guess we win now. All right, and no one tell Kaz about what we just said. All right.
Oh.
Our
He'll
master
never find
plan.
where he put the fossil.
So I don't know if my my video or my internet just cut for a second or what happened.
I don't know.
That's
I
a
don't know.
video, I think.
Funny enough, AU is still not showing up on my screen. He's just a little like loading square,
Oh.
Weird.
Huh.
which is
Hold on, I
strange.
can let me try
Anyway,
something.
so
Or,
no, we're good. You don't need to worry about it.
Oh.
What was I saying? Oh, to be clear, I think Broke was probably saying this before you got in.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll
Happening,
insert
like,
you into the
simultaneously.
conversation when you walk in.
Okay.
So keep going, Broke, with what you were saying.
So yeah, I got lost in the moment back there. I think trying to
Mhm.
steal from this guy wasn't. It's just not me. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Anyway, to get to my idea, I think
Mhm.
that we should return it if we've taken it.
So at that moment, Black peeks his head in and he says, "What was it you said, Black?"
We have a sky coach. Let's get out of here.
I mean, we should discuss it with everyone else first. But...
Well, let's just put it this way: if we return it, then I don't know. My mind will be better at ease,
Mhm.
and I'm not going to feel guilty about it. And I kind of would rather just sneak into the House Tarkinen, right, Cass? Cass? House
Yep.
Tarkinen, and just
all right, so
get information
like,
that way.
I am saying this now.
No, I think Black just stuck his head in to like
Oh,
you know
okay.
say something to them. So I don't know
Yeah.
that you would be hearing any of this.
Oh, okay.
So you want to just sneak into House Tarkinen and...
I wanted to sneak into House Tarkinen and try to get information, maybe papers, maybe overhear a conversation or something. And obviously, if we have to end up fighting, then we end up fighting. And as far as returning it, personally, if we don't return it within like 3 days, I think I'm just gonna turn myself in. I can't live
Huh.
with this guilt.
Okay. Okay, so we'll...
That's if
I
we've
still
taken
think-
it.
I mean,
I don't know if they managed to get it.
We don't have the stolen stuff anyway. We need to talk. We need to get it from Blaine.
Actually, yeah, you guys don't even know if I have it yet.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like I don't like. He
Yeah.
doesn't even know if we've taken it.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's just go.
Well,
get
anyway,
back
let's
to the
just
rest
make
of the
our way
group,
back to the inn and
and then
calm
we'll
down.
figure this out.
He
Maybe
walks
you'll feel
out the
better
door
after listening.
and
As,
yeah, he
as
walks out the door.
like they start walking out. I'm guessing I heard the last bit of that conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
after I inserted you would have heard.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna like shut the door and walk out as they're walking out, and I'm gonna go to Blaine and I'm gonna kind of like bump him with my elbow, and I'm gonna go Ixnay on the safe A.
What?
It looks like Blaine looks down at the ground like he's trying to process something for a second, and just goes, "Oh," and gives him a thumbs up.
Does my passive perception hear that? Just out of curiosity. 14.
14 is your passive perception. I don't know. What would I have them roll to see if they
Mine.
were keeping it from you or
Oh my
not?
god, my passive perception is 8.
I mean,
was
you
being-
also have to roll
I
a
was being
wisdom check.
very quiet when I said it.
Yeah, roll
Also,
a performance check.
Do you have
Vic.
the language of Portuguese or what is it? Pig Latin.
Yeah, do they speak Pig Latin?
Do either of you have Pig Latin?
No.
No.
Is that a
That's why I
canon
had to
language?
process.
Are we making Pig Latin
No,
a canon
no, it is
language?
not.
I have Abyssal. Is that close enough?
No, it is not. You rolling your performance, Vic?
Yeah, I rolled a. I just have to add my thing. So you said performance, or
Yeah, roll performance.
I rolled a 28.
Okay. That's ridiculous. So you can kind of tell that like you can't even tell anything. You know, it just looks like he went and stood by Blaine.
He's just gonna have his head down the entire way in the sky coach back to the inn. He's just not gonna talk.
All right.
Other than he says at the very end, I hate this day. This day is not me. I don't like it.
I guess Blaine hearing that will be like, yeah, things definitely got out of hand.
Indeed.
Listen, we had a little mix up. Let's go back, figure out a plan, and then we'll find some way to get the information we need.
I agree.
Now, let's get in the sky coach.
I was saying this while we
he
were
was
in the
saying
sky
that at
coach.
That was at
Yeah,
the end of the Sky Coach ride.
Yeah, at the end of the coach ride.
Oh. Let's get out of the side coach.
All right, you guys arrive back at your inn. You go in.
Yep.
You still have rooms, so
Let's make my way to my room. Are we meeting in my room or one of... Probably a conversation we don't want to have out in the...
Yeah,
the
we do
open.
want to.
I agree. I just need to do something in my room quick, and then we'll meet in your room, Raven. That sounds like a good idea.
Alright.
Okay.
Raven walks into his room and just leaves the door open.
Also, I think I'm still naked.
I'm gonna grab like two beers or something. One for me, one for Raven. Just as like a consolation or something like that, and I'll go meet him in the room.
it'll be 4 copper.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hey,
Buck's
thanks,
gonna
man.
Go to his room and then contact Blaine through the sending stone.
Oh, okay.
Blaine, can you just come to my room quick before we meet everyone else?
Of course, comrade. No, I went Russian there. That was weird. Okay.
Of course, comrade.
My comrade.
I guess comrade, confidant. Just, I guess, yeah, me and 91 stroll up to the room, and I have 91 sit out in front. Actually, probably bring 91 in.
Where is the safe? Can we get it out? And I just want to see what's inside.
So you can see it. I can't get it out until tomorrow.
Why not?
You ever know how like you can't put a square through a circle? It's a
Yes.
very big square and a medium-sized circle. So I made it smaller so it would fit through the circle.
Can we just rip the bag open?
Not without. A lot of things going wrong. It's kind of
Yeah.
like if there's a pool and you puncture the side of it, everything would just fall out.
Do you think those kinds of pools exist in this world?
I think
I
so.
mean, it's a relatively
They
modern
have
era,
electric
right?
trains. Somebody has a plastic pool.
Do you have
It's basically a
any-
barrel.
any other way to get open it?
Well, I did think of one. Remember on the train, the Kenku that was in the bag?
Yes, the one that you wouldn't let me kill.
Yeah. Well, on the bright side, I guess I never told you, it died regardless. But you're about the size of that Kenku, and the bag it's just right in there.
So you want me to go into the bag?
If you want to open it and today, that would be the only way.
Okay. What if we just rip a small hole on the side and then I cast mending on the bag? Would that work?
This is gonna go so
I
poorly.
Don't
This is gonna go
think it
so
would.
So I have to get in the bag.
Roll
Mending-
an Arcana
Hold on.
check.
No, I
Roll
do
an
know
Arcana
that
check.
mending can't fix magic items. And I'm an artificer, so I would know this already. And plus, I have that spell.
No, but I'm still roll an Arcana check
Okay,
for me.
roll an Arcana check. Since I seem confused, yeah. 11 plus 3, so 14.
So you know that a bag of holding, if it's overloaded, pierced, or torn, it ruptures and is destroyed, and its contents are scattered in the astral plane.
Oh, okay.
So you know that any attempts to rip this thing open would end very, very poorly for you.
So okay, so I guess I'll explain. So, like, since are you familiar with what a bag of holding does, or not too much?
I have no idea.
So imagine the bag of holding is like
I rolled a 9 on the Arcana check.
Yeah, you're aware that bag of holdings hold more than they should be capable of, but that's about it.
oh, okay. Imagine the bag is like a door into a brand new house. But if you but that door is also the foundation that house is on. If you break that door, the whole house will crumble down and will never be able to get back into.
Put me in the fucking bag.
I guess I just hold it open, kind of like.
I do need your locksmith tools real quick though.
Of course, and I then hand it to him, and just.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Nope, that's fine.
So yeah, I just leave it open. I'll also use tinkering to make like a small torch for him to be able to see what's going on in there.
Okay.
A magical tinker.
Oh, why does it smell so bad in here?
Uh
There's a fucking head.
oh. In fairness, it's a mechanical head, so I know that's not the smell.
Technically, I don't think it would have any smell. Because it holds things in stasis,
the bird
right?
was in there, so it would hold whatever it left in stasis as well.
Yeah.
So this is the only way for me to get into this, right?
As far as I'm aware, yes.
Okay. I guess Black's gonna lockpick it from inside the bag of holding.
Okay. Do you have these tools?
I gave it
I
to
just
him.
got them.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Do you have
Proficiency.
proficiency with these tools?
I don't think so.
Okay. In that case, you're just gonna roll a straight dexterity check.
Dexterity check.
So you just roll a d20 and then add your dex modifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many tries do I get on this one?
We'll
Like
say
10
that
minutes worth?
We'll say that each try takes you a minute.
Okay, I rolled a 4.
You are very unsuccessful.
How many lockbooks does a Thieves Tools kit have?
Second
I
roll
don't.
is a 19.
Okay, that's good enough. You are able to
There we
open
go.
up the chest.
There we go.
Yay.
By the way, you're like just kind of like floating in limbo right now, and it feels weird. It looks almost like nothing. It's weird.
Also, the torch does nothing.
I mean, he could see a little bit, but he could kind of see before.
Yeah, fair enough. You can see out the opening.
So what is inside?
So basically, the extent of what's inside is this guy's money. And I can't remember how much were you asked to collect.
250.
200, 250, something like that.
250 sounds right.
Yeah.
That sounds like a number that I would pick. So I'm gonna go with 250. So there's probably like 260 gold in this, and then another maybe 40 or 50 silver pieces.
All right, I'm gonna put the 250 gold in like a sack.
So are you leaving the rest of the gold in there?
I'll put that in the second sack.
Okay.
Fair enough.
So and Blaine can't see what I'm doing, right?
No.
Yeah,
So
no, I'm just holding it.
I'll put the 250 in a bag and then pocket the rest.
Fair enough. Is there
All
anything
right.
else or just the gold?
No, this was literally just his safe for where he stored money. So
Okay.
So how much would you say probably that I have?
you
And
would have
I
gotten you would have gotten like 12 gold and what else?
I think you said like 3 pieces of silver or 13.
No, I said like 30 or 40, so it'd be
30.
like, let's say 36 pieces of silver.
Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna have this like bag in my hand.
Excellent.
All right, Blaine. So this is the money that we need to give to those guys.
Hmm.
I do want to let
Everyone's
you know, though.
frozen.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Hold on.
am I here?
We're good. We're good.
Okay, cool.
The other adventurers that we're with, we're talking about giving the money back to the shopkeep.
Hmm.
So I think if we bring this money to them, we might have to have a conversation about it.
Hmm. That is correct. Hmm.
Do you
We
think
could say either it was a small amount or no. Perplexing.
I think our two choices are we tell them and we decide as a whole group on what to do with the money, or we lie to them and we just bring the money anyway.
Hmm.
Because right now they don't know we have the safe or the money.
Maybe. Let's see what plan they want to do, and if they can't think of an alternative, we bring up the money.
Okay, I like that idea.
All right.
So I guess we're gonna join everybody.
Okay.
And
After a good probably
Thanks for the
5
beer,
to
boss.
10 minutes.
Tastes really good.
Oh, also one more thing. Before we leave the room, while Blake's heading out, I tell him, "You didn't touch the head, right?"
Blaine, whenever we're done with all of this and we're able to celebrate, I want to burn that bag.
I would gladly give you the honor.
Thank you.
All right, now we leave.
So after a good 5 to 10 minutes, like
Uh-huh.
it was a good extended absence without the other two.
Yeah.
They finally walk into the room.
What took you two so long?
My
Ah,
beer's all the way gone.
Yeah, mine's like halfway. I'm kind of
See, boss,
savoring
I know
it.
that you're used to shape shifting and all, but as a measly goblin, I'm not. And so normally when I have to change things about my body, there's some repercussions.
Wait, didn't he change before this?
What kind of repercussions? You've
Well,
never
he
had
changed-
any
I don't-
before.
Listen, let's just say you don't want to go into a goblin's bathroom after they've changed.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not. I wouldn't ask any more questions. I honestly don't want to.
Is it a
know.
bottle of beer or is it like a mug?
I was
It would
thinking
be
it was
like
like
a
a mug.
mug. Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
like a
He
pint.
just sets it down on like I would assume there's like a desk in the room, so he just sets it down on that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so I guess as we walk in, after that conversation, I would ask, have you guys thought of any ideas of what we should do?
I mean, I had an idea.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if you heard, but I don't even know if you guys managed to steal from that guy. I don't know. I did not like what I did back there. I really did not like that. That's not who I am as a person. If I'm to complete my goals in life, I can't be doing shit like that. So like if you guys did manage to get the money, I personally want to return it to the man in somehow, some way, maybe just like leave a pouch of like I don't know however much it was on the counter, and infiltrate the house. House Tarkinen, by whatever means, and try to maybe get some papers on where the kid that was taken might be. And obviously, if there's a fight, we're gonna have to fight or
So-
run.
So
Do
How do you expect to do that exactly? Because last time I remember that we all fought some random dude with powers was on a train. And I don't think it worked out well for any of us.
I don't think these people are gonna be. Well, I can't remember exactly. Did Blaine tell me what that was, or did I know what that was? I don't remember if I did or not.
No, what was?
The
The
bomb?
Oni.
Oh,
Um,
I think we inferred it together.
yeah, I don't remember.
Also, he was directly
About
talking
that.
to you. And I think he. Because all I really researched was what the bomb was.
I don't think we're gonna fight something quite that powerful going in here. Something like that, I don't think would be directly in Sharn. The guard would have to know about it.
Don't these dragon mark people have crazy abilities?
And we have crazy abilities too.
I have a
He has a point.
crossbow.
And you also
I have
have
a
magic,
crossbow.
Bleck.
And I have drums.
You also have magic, Bleck. You said you could go invisible earlier, didn't you?
I can. Well,
That's
I
how way
can't.
we could infiltrate.
I can make other people invisible.
You could totally make yourself invisible.
I guess I can make myself invisible because I'm pretty sure I did it just the other day.
I think you did it during the fight, but anyway.
All right,
Um,
I have a question. We
Yes.
need to get them this money, right?
Yeah, if you guys got it, then
Yeah,
I mean,
do we have the money, just all of us together?
no, I do not have that much money.
How much does
I have
everyone have?
30,
I have
40 gold.
86.
53 gold right now.
I have 50.
I think. Okay, we're just a bit short, but that is doable.
I also think that if no matter the situation going back there, they wouldn't be stupid enough to not be watching us do this.
I agree with him. There's no
So,
way they didn't.
there's
have
no
an
way they didn't know.
observer of
So-
some kind.
No matter what, they saw what we did. We're screwed if we go back no matter what.
Why are we screwed? They said get what they need by any means necessary.
Correct.
Well, did we get what they need?
But they
think
also
if-
saw you disguise yourself as Vilroy.
That was any means necessary, Raven.
True. Anyway, if we somehow... I don't want to give them money, let's put it that way. I'm not giving them my money.
What if we don't give them money?
All right.
Then we obtain the information another way.
No, I mean, what if we gave them, say, not quite usable money?
What do you mean?
Counterfeit?
Counterfeit. Yes.
Yeah, I guess
Huh.
that's an option.
How do you figure we counterfeit gold pieces?
Do you want to give them rocks or something? And I don't know, like design it? I don't know. I don't have magic that can do anything like that.
I mean, you're an artificer. You probably know a few alchemy things.
I know some things that might be able to help, but now that I consider it not to the point of 250.
Let me wait one second. No, I don't have a spell that can help with this. Forgot I'm a paladin.
We do have another option on the table.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, there's not a lot of guard down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if we just gave he says this really quietly. What if we just gave them a tip?
How so?
like tip off the house to the guards?
Yes. We saw where they
Alright.
were.
We know where they are. What do we tip them
But
for?
would the guards be able to do anything about them? is
Would
the
we
main
just
issue.
give them an anonymous tip that, I don't know, the people you've probably been looking for, aberrant dragon marks,
Can I
or
make a perception check?
Is the guard even looking for House Tarkanen?
What are you trying to perceive right now, Thick?
If anyone's listening into or watching this conversation.
Well, we're inside of a
absolutely.
room right now, so.
Mhm.
Well, it's not bad to double check.
I rolled a 3, so
As far as you can tell, no one is listening in on this conversation.
I can just imagine Black going like shh, just like putting his like ear on the floor or something, and just like, no, we're good.
He like walks over to the bed and looks underneath it and goes, "Nah, we're okay."
Yeah, we're fine. I think the problem with tipping off the guard is that we don't have any evidence to tip them off with. They wouldn't do anything. They wouldn't be able to do anything.
feel like if we explained the situation that we're in and what we have learned, that might be enough.
It's worth a shot, but is it?
We could
but if it
call in
doesn't
a
work-
favor. We just did fucking Vilroy is fucking solid.
I don't
That's
know
possible.
if Vilroy is going to be too happy with me. I'm sure word's going to get out that I've been, or someone has been impersonating her.
No one knew it was you. It's fine.
How many 4-foot-tall Sergeant Vilroys do you know around these
I
parts?
know a lot of very short changelings.
Well, Black, you seem to be very against anything I've brought up, so what do you suggest we do?
I don't really know. I don't really think that we should tussle with these guys.
I think the worst case scenario of tipping House Tarkanen off, or tipping the guards off to House Tarkanen, is that we make enemies of some very powerful people in this city. Worst case scenario, the guards do nothing and House Tarkanen finds out.
I just want to say something.
Mhm.
We just accepted a job from a 12 member, a member from the 12 to get back their kid. I think no matter what we do on this quest, we're going to have enemies. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is just the first one to come along.
That is true.
If we want,
Just
if we want to continue on this adventure, this is the decision we have to make. Do we make them enemies now?
I'm gonna stop speaking in Black voice because it's
Uh,
not fun.
Okay.
But I will be speaking as Black.
Okay.
gotcha.
Just because we think we have enemies on the road doesn't mean that we should just go headfirst into a battle if we can avoid it.
I'm not saying we go headfirst into a battle. I say we
I
try
think
to
tipping
sneak
them
and get the
off is
information.
doing that. I think sneaking into that
I'm just laying out all the
their
options that we have on the
place
table.
without doing what they asked for.
And how do you
is
suggest
going
we
into a
get this
fight.
money, Black? Fake money, because I'm not giving them a dime of real money.
I don't know. What if we just kind of cool off right now? Maybe
For
come
how
back
long,
together
Black?
in like an hour.
My
and then-
decision's not going to change, Black.
Well, maybe someone else will figure something out.
Someone else who?
Blaine's a
Absolutely.
smart guy.
You're right, he is smart.
Blaine's over there like reading a book or something. What?
But I think arguing about it isn't going to get us anywhere right now. It seems like we all don't agree on what to do next.
I agree with Black that this is not a decision we should make hastily or lightly. I think taking the night to think it over would be a good idea.
Well, we don't have the night because they gave us a day to give the money back.
Well, yeah, but when does that day
Oh.
expire?
Pretty sure it's
I'm
today.
pretty sure it's in like 5 or 6 hours based on how
Oh,
much
like
time.
at sunrise or something? Or
I
think
mean, he said
it's-
you guys have a day to take it back, so you guys, you talked to him this morning and then robbed the shop in the afternoon, ish. So you probably have some time.
all right.
You would surmise that if you bring it back to them tomorrow morning, that you're okay.
Okay. Black, do you have any way of creating illusions of any type?
I do actually.
Not illusions,
wait, you
but I
do?
can forge any document that you may need.
I can. It's not very big, but I mean I can do illusions. I just cast minor illusion. It's like a little doll dancing in my hand, like
Yeah,
before.
if we have that, why don't we just use that to make counterfeit money?
Because once they touch it, they're gonna know that it's illusion.
Well, sure, but ideally we'll be gone by then.
So I have
No,
a
I have
question.
to be able to see it to like continue it to happen.
Hold on. So you can make anything appear out of thin air?
I can make illusions appear out of thin air. You just then
Even-
see like 10 gold in my hand appear. Just illusion. 10 gold.
Could you make a bag of gold appear? Especially if you had a reference to base it on.
I try. Yeah, I do a bag of gold.
Does it look good? Does he have to roll for it?
No, I mean it looks like a
It's-
convincing bag of gold.
It's the person who's seeing the illusion that has to roll.
Yeah,
So-
yeah,
They have to make an
technically.
intelligence check to
What
see if
if-
they notice.
What if we go there with a quote-unquote bag of money and put it in a general location and say we won't give it to them straight, or they can't have it until we get these coins that we need that we know we need to get.
Because I feel
Okay.
like telling them that we just want the fucking joining coins. They're gonna be like, how do you know about the coins? They're obviously gonna know that something's up.
Mhm.
I agree, the illusion could work, but I think the likelihood of it possibly happening would be like 20%.
Can you make something disappear when it's been there?
What do you mean?
Say we did have a true bag of gold and we gave it to them while we were walking away or later on in the day. Could you make it disappear or move it somehow?
I don't have that ability. No.
Hmm. Okay.
There is another idea.
Okay.
If we could see a dragon mark, right?
Mm-hmm.
We might be able to replicate that dragon mark.
I
With
feel
an
like we've been
illusion.
over this before.
I feel like we have had this conversation
I
before.
feel like Kaz ruled against that.
Did I?
I
I remember I asked, like, with my shape-changing abilities, if I'd be able to replicate, like, the appearance of a dragon mark, and I think you ruled against that.
Yeah, but mine
But,
was just more of
um,
making like it like look like a mark, but like not
Well,
really a mark.
I don't
think
know about
yours-
that because if you choose to take on the appearance of someone who has a dragon mark, you will appear to have a dragon mark as a shapeshifter
Uh-huh.
or as a changeling because you're a changeling,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, if you take on the appearance of someone who has a dragon mark, you will have that dragon mark.
Okay, so I'd have to replicate someone who already has a dragon mark.
Yeah, I mean that's how
Okay, yeah.
changelings work. You have to replicate someone you've seen before.
Right. Yeah, I didn't know if changing like skin markings fell under
So,
the category
we
of
could-
like changing height or anything like that.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Okay,
A dragon
yeah,
mark is
so
just
we
almost
could-
like a birthmark. It's just a
Right.
magical birthmark.
So we
Right.
could capture someone with one of these marks. I mean, they're bad people, so like it's fine.
Oh, you're talking about capturing someone with an aberrant dragon mark.
Yes, with an
Yeah.
aberrant dragon mark, to be clear. You could capture someone with an aberrant dragon mark, and you can disguise yourself, correct? Talking to Bosk.
Yeah, I can disguise myself. I'd need clothing, but
So
any
if
other
we-
appearance I can take on.
If we could just make you that person per se,
Mhm.
and I don't know, maybe if I came with you, so if like things got bad, I don't know how I'm gonna come with you though. If we did this,
Could take you as a prisoner of some kind.
could.
It's possible, but this all hinges on the fact that we're able to capture someone with a dragon mark.
It's true.
So let's figure out how to do that. But I think this plan probably has more promise than any of the other ideas that we have, other than just straight up giving them the money. What does everyone else think? Blaine, Black?
So I feel like our best bet probably would be try to trick them with what we have, I guess. That'd be the best way to put it.
So you're voting for like the illusion of a bag of money.
So far, that seems to be our best option.
Okay.
I think our simplest and easiest option is just to give them the money.
I agree with Black here.
Like, okay.
If you guys want to give them the money, then you can give them the money. I am not doing that.
I think it's currently our path of least resistance. Not that I'd necessarily enjoy playing into their games, but it's for the greater good.
See, I think we can do something better for the greater good. So you guys can give them the money, but I'm not going to help.
What if we could entice the person just to tell us, or just to help us? Black is pretty wise with his words, and if we could get them by themselves, we might be able to get something, give us a bit more leeway.
Be down for that.
Kaz, do we know where people of House Tarkanen usually like are, like where we could like scout one out, like how we found the informant, or like the
So
guy?
you had found out because you, if you remember correctly, you talked to someone with House Jarasco in the city of Sharn,
Right.
who had a lead, and their lead was they thought it was House Tarkanen, and they had heard that House Tarkanen was recruiting people down in the Fallen District, I
Right.
think it was.
Okay, yeah.
And so you guys went down to the Fallen District and you tried to find them. That's how you found them. So
Mm-hmm.
if you remember correctly.
Yeah,
You know
that
of
makes
like
sense.
a specific person though that we're supposed to go talk to. Who is that lead? in House
So
Tarkanen?
there's the House Tarkanen informant, who is where you've been told is your best guess to get specific info about House Tarkanen goings on. And you know that he is a dwarven banker. And if you flash him the coins, he'll talk to you. So
Like general coins or like House Tarkanen coins?
the House Tarkanen
Tarkanen
coins.
coins.
Ah, man.
Wait, hold on. Do
What
I
if
know
we
what it
flip him
looks like?
a lot of like normal coins?
You've never seen it.
I still think that giving
I-
them money is the simplest way right now. And
Wait,
if people have an issue, I have a way to get the money.
I don't think
Let's
as
put
much
it
as
this
I
way.
appreciate
You can try to get the money anyway. I'm just saying, giving them the money, I'm not going with you, no matter what.
as much as I appreciate the nobility, but I think what's best for our current objective is just doing what House Tarkanen wants.
And I personally am going to find another way then.
Okay.
If you were so adamant about this, Raven, why did you go to the shopkeep at all with us?
Because I told you, I got lost in the moment. Something that's only ever, this is the first time it's ever happened. I'm never going to let it happen again.
Seems like a pretty big downfall for getting lost in the moment.
It is.
Well, if you come up with, we're on, okay, look, we are on a time, we're on a time restriction right now. If you can come up with a better way that is also more secure than just giving them the money, then we're all ears. But for right now, I think the plan that we're going with is
See, I think no matter what what we do is going to be insecure.
it's taking the lesser of a bunch of evils, so to speak.
I don't want to take that.
I'm not sure how likely of an alternative it is, but might as well bring it up. If
Mhm.
I can at least see what one of those coins look like, I could replicate it. But how we go about getting them is still an issue.
Could we talk? Do you think the Shard Watch has some kind of directory or some kind of archives that would have an image of these coins?
That could be worth a look.
Are you asking me?
Oh,
Yeah, I
think
mean,
that's
Kaz, asking like to the room in general, but also to you, Kaz.
even if they do have informants of it. I think there
Would
could
they
be
have like an
something-
archive of some
Say
sort
that
with
that
like
would make sense
information
for
on the
them to have
houses?
some sort of archives. So
And us asking you
you guys,
not to pay off is just a general question.
you guys wouldn't know the answer offhand. So
Okay, so we'd have to go talk to Vilroy, I guess.
It's a
And
as
I'm sure we could convince, if such a thing does exist, we could convince Vilroy to let us in, given what we've done for her previously. It's at
That's the
least
only-
worth a shot.
if that's the only
And
other
also-
option we have, then I'd be willing to take it.
We have a little time.
it couldn't be hurt to quick ask, and then from there we can work with what information we get from them. And it'd be unlikely to tip off any informant since they're just asking about coins and not trying to sell anybody out.
I agree with that. I think sounds like a good plan, but I don't think I should go with you three to the Sharn Watch since I mimicked Sergeant Vilroy and used her signature.
Hmm.
So I can hang back here and wait for y'all.
Okay.
If you feel comfortable with that, and you still have the sending stone, so if anything goes awry,
Mm-hmm.
let me know.
By the way, can the other two of us get some of those sending stones when you get a
Oh.
chance?
Of course. And I reach into 91's mouth flap, lift it open, and you see me just like take a rock out of its mouth. I think it can make 3 a day. So like,
Oh, okay.
it's a
Wait,
triple pack.
Wait, he makes the rocks? Like he produces them?
I make them like it's an infusion. I'm an artificer, so each morning I make.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
whatever I need.
I
for
thought
the day.
Plane was like a sending stone producing machine or something like that. Like every day he just vomits up some sending stones or something.
aren't you limited to a certain number of infusions?
Yes, 2.
Okay. So you can't just create more because you've already got 2,
No.
don't you?
Is
Yeah.
that per day?
Yeah, 2 per day.
Well, yeah, but like you can only have 2 at a time.
Yes. Yeah. So if I make something else, I have to get rid of the sending stones.
So
and get
what
rid
he's
of the
saying,
bag.
I think what he's saying is, how do you have 3? Right? Is that what you're saying?
No, because the stones is 3 things. Like you make 1, it makes 3
That makes
at a
sense.
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It'd be weird to
one
make just
the one
and then-
infusion counts as 3 sending stones?
Yeah,
Got
exactly.
it. Okay.
Yeah, because I thought the same thing at first. I'm like, wait, why would I make a singular sending stone? I have to make at least 2.
No, that makes sense. I was
Yeah.
just pointing out that you really can't. I mean, you can't like just keep making them each day.
No.
Right.
I'd have to like choose to.
That'll
Like,
make sense. But now that we have
complete
now we have ease of communication, I feel better about this.
of course. Also, while we're
So-
talking, I look at 91 and then realize, oh, like you guys just hear me say, oh, and then I take off his clothes and finally put my clothes back on. 'Cause the entire time I was just
Then I
walking
think
around.
we should make our way to Vilroy immediately.
We should go as
Yes.
soon as possible. We're in
what-
wait, this is like out of character, but we're in Upper Dura right now. So we're looking for Sharn
Okay.
Watch. Would that also be in Upper Dura?
Well, so there's actually like barracks for the Sharn Watch throughout the city.
Mm-hmm.
You met her. Where did you meet her at? Hold on.
I feel like we met her at a
We met her at the
dock
very
of some
top. I
kind.
remember that on the yeah. I remember meeting her at the very top of something, like the first time we met her.
Do
You
we
did,
know
hold
which
on.
barracks Vilroy would be in? Or does she have
That's
like
what I'm
a
trying to figure out. So
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to talk quickly to Blaine through the sending stone, which I'm guessing the other guys can't hear.
I mean, you speak into it literally. So if you're still in the
Okay.
same room with them, then
Well, then I am going to cast message to Blaine.
Mhm.
And I'm going to tell him that he needs to inform me as soon as he finds out if he could recreate these coins from what they're doing. So, like, as soon as you find out, send me a message through Sending Stone.
And I just give a light nod, not trying to draw attention to it, just like a very subtle thing.
So she you guys would know would be based out of Sword Point Garrison, which is in Middle Central Plateau.
Okay.
It's like the biggest it's like the headquarters for all of the Sharn Watch.
Right.
Like Sword Point Garrison is its own district, so it's an entire district of the city.
Okay,
basically.
yeah.
All right. Well, to Vilroy we
Makes
go.
sense.
I'll pay for the sky coach.
Alright. Sounds good.
How much is the sky coach again?
Five
It's like
silver.
5 silver, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to yeah, I guess we'll just leave Black in the room. And then the 4 including Plane, 4 of us would go visit Vilroy.
Yep.
So
Or-
how did Black tell Blaine this without everyone else hearing? I kind of missed that because I was looking for the.
He said he cast message.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Fellas, if Sergeant Villeroy asks where I am, I don't know. Tell her I died.
Will do, Black.
You just get no response.
So
All right, so you guys head to Sword Point Garrison, and this is Middle Central Plateau. So these are very nice towers because Middle Central Plateau is almost like one of the upper wards, because Central Plateau is one of the wealthiest quarters of the city, and it's a very nice area with large towers that are quite imposing. These are some of the core towers of the city. Yeah. And you guys land and make your way to the front offices of the garrison, and there are some. Basically, you could think of them as like someone who for reception, essentially.
Excuse me.
Yes. How can I help you?
I need to speak with Sergeant Vilroy as soon as possible.
Sergeant Vilroy. Okay. She was out and about earlier. It's getting close to shift change. I would expect her to be back. If not now, then sometime soon. So let me go check and I'll let you know.
Okay. I'll wait right here.
And the attendant sort of goes back further into the tower, and he comes out. He comes out and he says, "All right, Sergeant Vilroy is actually in her office, and she said that I could bring you to her."
Okay.
So he leads you back deeper into the tower, and it's kind of like a maze, but it's very clearly like a garrison for soldiers and the Sharn Watch. So there are both. It's almost like there are some Brayland soldiers who are stationed here as well as the Sharn Watch themselves. And you get to an office, and Sergeant Vilroy is sitting at her desk, and she says, "Ah, my friends, how can I help you?"
We are trying to find a lost child.
We need access to your archives, if you have any.
Archives. We have some archives. What sort of information are you looking for?
Information on the House Tarkanen.
House Tarkanen. Okay. Can you give me any more information than that?
I just
Yeah.
give her the full spiel.
Just the
Include-
whole
I actually just trust her because of the
Okay.
run-in that I had with her, so he would do that.
Okay.
Yeah, fair
When
enough.
you say full spiel, are you including the assault on
the
the
part
shopkeep?
where we
No,
committed
I am not
several crimes.
including the
We
assault
skip
on the
over
shop.
that and just cut from them telling us the 250 and us being like, well, we have to figure out something, gang.
Okay. So it sounds like you're trying to infiltrate House Tarkanen. Well, we can show you some of the confiscated coins that we have, but there's a problem.
What's that?
Well, so these coins are magical. They're not just simple coins. And the biggest problem is that House Tarkanen, anticipating that someone might try to steal their coins and pass themselves off as members of House Tarkanen, changes the image on the coins on a regular basis. We haven't
Damn it.
really been able to discern a pattern. We know that they use a set of images, and we've got coins of each of them. But knowing which one is currently in use is not something we can easily predict.
Do you know how they facilitate a coin change? Do they magically change, or
It's
do
a
they?
magical spell that House Tarkanen agents know.
All right.
It's magic built into the coins.
Mm-hmm.
Can we use them all?
Certainly, but I will tell you, it would be dangerous to do so. Because as soon as you show the wrong coin to a House Tarkanen agent, they're going to immediately know that something is off.
I don't plan on showing the wrong coin. I plan on capturing one of these motherfuckers.
Wow, he's being edgy.
Well, he is a warlock.
Oh,
Fair enough.
I mean, I suppose that's something you could do, yeah.
Hexblade too, so he's really edgy.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
man.
literally guided by the edge.
Yeah. If you guys will wait right here, I could have someone go grab the coins that we have on hand here at the garrison.
Don't let them know that we're here. There could be... I'm very paranoid, as you know. They could
Paranoid
be
that he did a whole bunch of
infiltrating.
perception checks on the way here.
It is
Yeah.
what it is.
She steps out for a minute, and then she comes back, like literally like a minute later, and she says, "All right, someone will be bringing the coins shortly. Is there anything else I can do to help you?"
I think that'd be all for now, but we might contact you in the future if we have any more research that we need assistance getting.
After another couple minutes goes by, and she pours like a glass of liquor for you guys, each of you, and says, "Feel free to have a drink if you'd like." And then after a couple minutes go by, someone almost like a guard looking person comes in, and they have with them a ledger of some sort, and then also a pouch of coins. And he sits down on the table, and he sits down on the ledger, and then he kind of waits in the corner. And Sergeant Villeroy goes, "Okay, so unfortunately, I can't just let you take these things. You're going to have to sign for them that you'll return them, because these are officially evidence. So you'll need to return it. But here is the collection of coins we have. And there is there are about 10 different coins in the pouch, and they each have a different image of them on them. Sometimes it's like a monster, like a beholder. Sometimes it's like a set of weapons or something like that. Sometimes it looks like some sort of marking you've never seen before. It's just 10 different ones. So so you guys need to sign the ledger.
Before I sign, can I make a perception check on the guard?
Sure. Go ahead and roll perception. What are you looking for?
Just more like an insight check, just to see if he's sus, I guess.
Okay.
It's a 3.
Seems...
Plus insight's wide into wisdom. So it's a 4.
So it's a 3 plus 1, right?
Yes,
So
it's
it's 4 total.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this seems like a guard, a Shrine Watch guard. He looks like he's bored, waiting for to be done with this task that he's involved in at the moment.
I signed my
just
name
like-
in Infernal.
He's just standing there like with like a completely blank expression as this like weird warlock like looks him up and down and shit.
Yeah, he looks like he's like at the end of his shift and ready to get off.
I signed my name in Infernal. It's my native tongue.
Okay.
I don't even know if there's a written language
Rest
for
of us
Infernal
need to
now that I
sign as
think
well?
about it.
Yeah, it looks like she's expecting all of you to sign.
Okay. Yeah, I'll sign mine too. Just no tricks or anything.
Blaine?
Yeah, I'll sign it as well. No issue.
Okay. After you guys sign it, she closes the book, hands it back to the guard, and says, "All right, thank you." And she says to you guys, "All right, as soon as you guys are done with those coins, we would appreciate their safe return so they can go back into evidence."
No problem.
All right. I wish you luck on your journey. Please let me know if I can be any other assistance for you.
No problem. Let's
Really
see you
appreciate-
later, Villeroy.
And let us know if you need us for anything else as well.
Absolutely. You're my favorite contractors now.
I greatly appreciate that. I'm sure Black will be happy to hear that too. Rest his soul.
She kind of cocks an eyebrow. She goes, "Rest his soul." Also make a deception check.
Oh, okay. I think it's like a 9 minus 1, so 8.
Oh God.
In fairness, I wasn't trying to deceive. I was trying to be cheeky.
Well, I mean, you're implying that Black is dead when he is not dead.
Yeah,
That's
true. Fair enough.
like, I don't
Fair
know what
enough.
else you would call that.
Yeah, fair.
She kind of cocks an eyebrow and says, "Did something happen to Black?"
Oh, no, he just told us to tell you he was dead.
What a strange goblin, and I thought he liked me. Oh well.
One will never know the inner machinations of a black.
Oh my
Well, that's probably one of the most honest things you've said all night about him.
Oh my God.
It is indeed.
Alright.
That was
As we leave, I turn to Blaine. You're an artificer, right?
correct.
Can you do anything that can make anyone fall asleep?
I can make something very heavy.
We were just in an alchemy shop earlier.
I can.
Do you think that alchemy
I
shop
can
might
go
have
against
something to put
something.
someone to sleep?
I could take a look at that. Yeah, I should have some things that might be able to help with that, or at least knowledges that could attain with that task.
Do you think you could do it today?
Possibly. I think I might be able to do that today, as long as it doesn't require too much magics and more just intuition and creativity.
let's head back to the inn. If you could get working on that, I have an idea on how to capture one.
Okay.
Basically, using whatever you can create to put them to sleep
I can see what I can do.
without causing too much of a fight.
Wait, but doesn't Black know sleep? Or
I don't know if he does.
I guess we're just talking, so I don't actually know.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do just to be safe, though. And I guess I'll start making my way towards that alchemy supply shop. Because I think I know enough about science to at least know what to ask for.
Hey, you should probably put that stuff in your in the bag.
Oh,
I feel like it'd be safer there.
Yeah, that's a good. Okay, so you hand me the bag of it.
Yeah,
then?
I do.
Okay, sure thing, and then I'll put it in the bag of holding. I'll meet you guys back at the inn unless you'd like to join me on the.
I'll join you.
Okay.
I think Black is, I thought it's been a really long time, so he's gonna send a message to Blaine using the Sending Stone and just say any luck.
Oh yes, sorry, Black. I'm forgetfulness is my curse. Yes, we've got the coins, but there's been a bit of an issue. It turns out that they use multiple sets, but we're gonna see if we can do something to mitigate that issue.
Can I make a perception check now?
4.
Just to see if anyone's following us.
Absolutely. Roll perception.
I just need to leave this thing open.
Is it your bag of dice? Because yes, you do need to just leave it open.
Hey guys, just by the way, this is like out of game, but like I'm gonna be muted for like the next 3 to 4 minutes because my microwave's right there, and I'm gonna be making chicken nuggets.
There we go.
What a college student.
Yeah, right.
16. Just 16 total.
16. You notice that the same person has been behind you as you've been walking for several streets now.
We're just gonna keep walking slowly. I mean, the same pace we're doing, and I'm gonna lean in. I'm gonna whisper to Boss. Someone's following us.
Bosk, are you going with them? Because I didn't realize that.
Where are we going?
They're going to the
Where?
I'll whisper it to Blaine actually instead.
We're
since
going
he's
to
gonna
the
be
shop,
AFK for a
right?
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just whispered someone's following us.
Well,
yeah,
I was
I'm just
asking if you were going with them because I didn't.
yeah,
remember
probably
you
because we
were-
were both there together.
Whenever you want to do it, Black is going to go on an adventure.
Okay, I'll probably actually separate the groups if we can work that out because sometimes I feel like knowing what the other people are doing whenever no one's not around has influenced some things.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to start separating people.
Okay.
So we'll get to that. Do you think that would be easily manageable with the stream broke?
Yeah, I can just turn my headset off if you don't want me to hear anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we could do that. That would work.
I can do that too.
People can deafen if.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll get to you, Thick, here in a bit. You want to go ahead and deafen now?
Yeah, I'll deafen.
I'll just message you in the group when we're ready. Okay.
Okay.
Well, he's deafened, so you couldn't hear that.
Y'all are just gonna have to message when you're done because
Yeah, that's what I was
that's
gonna
exactly
say.
what he just said. Spot on. Okay. So, how long do you think they've been following us?
Following us for a while. I think ever since we got the coins.
Hmm.
Let's not draw
Are
too
we in
much
a-
attention to it. Let's head like we're going through an alley or something.
Yeah.
See what they do.
Is there an alleyway nearby us?
I wouldn't call it an alleyway. You guys are not in super shady areas at the moment. But there are definitely small side streets that are not super populated.
Okay.
So are you still wanting to take one of those?
Yeah, we'll just take one of those side streets.
For sure.
Actually,
I wonder if there's a shop down here, Blaine.
yeah. Let's take a look.
Okay, you guys head down that side street. As you you're kind of you want to make another perception check for me?
No, that's my passive perception makes it.
14 plus 3, so 17.
That's another 16.
16. Okay. Both of you kind of notice now that you're aware of this person. The person doesn't follow you down the alley or down the side street, but he does kind of stop on the street corner, and he seems interested in you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna kind of keep walking. Hey, let's head into the shop right here. I don't even know if there's a shop. Is there a shop?
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me see if there's a good shop for you to pull into. Let's see. Sure. There's not actually a shop, but there's a theater that you happen to be near, and it's a place of great entertainment. And you happen to walk into that.
Okay.
It's actually called Classic Theater. It's probably one of the most probably one of the biggest spots of entertainment in the city. You would know that.
Okay.
So you just walk in.
Is
Sort of
it
like
is there like noise like enough where we can?
Oh yeah, there's like a so it's a theater. It's got a big auditorium, but it's also got like a general sort of almost like an inn tavern room area. But it's not like a place where you could get a room or anything like that. It's just a big communal area for people to hang out, and they sell food and things like that. So you walk into that sort of from a side entrance because you were on one of the smaller streets, but. And you walk in, and it's a busy place. It looks like there's a show that's going to be starting within the next hour, probably, and people are waiting around to get in. They're buying tickets if they don't already have tickets. They're getting food and drink. They're just having a good time. It's a good night out.
Is the doorway like blocked out? Is it like glass? What is it?
It's a pretty solid door, but there are around this little front area at the front of the theater. There's lots of glass windows and stuff.
Fuck.
And everyone can roll perception again if they wish.
Yeah. Okay. So, 16 plus 3. Okay.
18.
19.
Bosk, am I to take it? That's not a good roll. Oh, 3. Okay, yeah. Okay. So the two of you who are not Bosk, you see the figure enter from a different door, not the one you came in.
Is there anybody else, or is it just him?
He seems to be alone.
Can you describe kind of what he looked like? Could just kind of like glance over, just kind of like itch in my head.
Yeah, he hold on real quick. So
Right.
he is a figure who's wearing like maybe pretty simple leather armor, and is it leather? Oh no, sorry, wearing studded leather armor and has 2 short swords on his belt.
Oh.
And he's sort of got like a hood pulled up. He's not like a full cloak or anything like that, but he's just got a hood pulled up over his head.
Kind of like hide my cough. Looks like he can handle himself.
I'm just thinking, and then a light bulb sort of, well, I guess not physically, but like metaphorical light bulb moment. Oh, you know what? Forgot something at the station. You said that you went by a different door, like I'm guessing was closer to where we were at, like the entrance of the alleyway.
So
yeah,
you
I'll meet you there.
In, like,
if you're going somewhere else.
Wait,
like,
were you asking me a question?
Yeah,
Blake?
I was just asking you. Like,
yeah, so you guys came in like a side door, like off one of the side roads, because this is a big place, so it's got multiple entrances. You came in one of the doors off the side road. This guy would have come in like the main entrance.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just like, oh, you know what? Forgot something at the station. 91.
Yeah, I'll meet you. I'll meet you back there. I'm gonna stay here for a while.
All right, no worries.
I'm gonna like try to blend in with the crowd and get close to like just watch what he's doing and try to like whatever he's about to do. I'm just gonna aid him if I think he's going to try to get this guy.
Before you two split, I'm just gonna be like, who should I go with?
Go with him.
Okay.
Well, no, if anything, I
go.
have 91, so I'm already a pair.
I'll follow Blaine.
Oh, okay.
Just split second.
Okay. So yeah,
Okay.
I walk
So what
out.
are you doing, Blaine?
I'm gonna work my way towards the main entrance, like to be in front of it.
Okay.
So to try to pincer maneuver.
Everyone can make a perception check again.
15 plus 3, 18.
15.
16 plus 4. So, yeah. 8, that's a 20.
Okay. Yeah. So, boy, what did you guys all get?
20. 20 in total.
15, 20. Blaine, what did you get?
I got 18 because 15 plus 3.
You guys all kind of catch on that he appears to be trying to blend into the crowd, but is still watching you guys.
Have we got him semi surrounded in a way, or?
Well, no, you guys, you, Plain, and Bosk are headed towards the front door. Robin
Is
is
there
just
like a
hanging out.
bathroom?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna make my way towards the bathroom and kinda, as I'm like making my way, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion, try to like stealthily, and make it look like I have a bag of like money.
Okay.
Or like, kind of make it similar to the bag that we took from the place actually, instead.
From which place?
From Vilroy.
Vilroy? Okay. That's fine. Go ahead and I guess roll a sleight of hand to see if you can cast it without being noticeable. Or wait, what does Minor Illusion take for components?
It's just a cantrip, so it's schematic and material. So it's a piece of fleece, and I have my arcane focus. So
It's somatic, so it takes hand gestures.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so then yeah, sleight of hand would be what
All right,
it is.
so that's 16 plus 1, 17.
Okay. And you said it's 16?
16 plus 1, 17.
17? Okay. I'll look at that. Okay. Okay, so you walk towards the bathroom. And Blaine, are you headed outside? Blaine Bosk?
Yeah. Well, we're trying to go
When
to the
I-
entrance.
When I walk in, I'm just gonna just hide behind the door, just in case he follows me in.
Blaine and Bosk, what are you guys doing?
Just trying to go through the front and again, trying to pincer him a little bit.
I mean,
That's
he's
the thing, once we-
just sitting off at a table now,
Oh,
Like,
okay
just-
then.
having a drink.
Okay, in that case, we go to.
Are we just going through the entrance? Like back out of the building, I mean?
Well, if he's sitting at a table, I'm gonna go sit down on it now.
You're gonna sit down at that table?
The same
Yeah,
table?
I'm just gonna walk up.
Oh, damn. Okay, we're doing that.
massively
All right.
dick at me.
Okay,
He starts to walk over, and I'm like, wait, fine, okay. And then and then we just go over and do it.
Okay. Okay. What are you gonna do? What's
Raven.
Robin.
How long has it been so he's not following me?
You've been in there for probably half a minute.
I'm gonna take a peek
Can I-
outside. Just kind of open the door and just kind of stretch and walk out.
I have a
Make a
question.
perception check. Yeah, go ahead and ask.
How do sending stones communicate?
You just talk into it like a walkie-talkie
Yeah.
almost.
Right, so it would be audible to everyone else who's within
Yep.
earshot of the sending stone. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so
15.
I'm not gonna try and do that.
15? Okay, you notice that your friends are headed towards a table, and it happens to be the table that guy's sitting at.
He's kind of making an audible sigh.
Okay.
I get within casting. Actually, I'm probably within casting range. Never mind.
For Eldritch Blast, at least.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Not like
Alright,
you cast anything else.
So you sit down, and the guy says, "I'm sorry. Can I help you, folks?"
It seems like we might be able to help you. Seems like you were curious about something, so we'd gladly be able to answer any question you might have.
I'm not curious about anything. I'm here to enjoy play.
Those 2 daggers say you don't plan
Short
on enjoying
swords.
that play.
I'm sorry,
Short
I
sword.
carry defense with me wherever I go in this city. Sharn's a big place. Lots of dangerous people.
I don't think I see any other people too worried about it around us.
I mean, it's not all that unusual to see people armed.
Oh,
But,
okay.
I mean, you guys are armed.
Yeah, I guess that is a fair point.
That is a fair point.
Man, what you doing with those daggers? He says with like a fucking longsword on his back.
Also, they're short swords, not daggers, but that's beside the point. So he's like, I'm just here to enjoy play.
All right, let me make it, I guess, an investigation check.
could
Can
do
I do
insight.
that by asking a question?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to ask him let's cut the chase. We both know why you're here. Try to finagle
So,
something out
are
of
you
it.
trying to intimidate him? Are you trying to
I guess trying
insight
to
check him to try and figure out what he's
I guess
doing?
just trying to. Yeah, I guess insight would probably be what I'm trying to do.
Okay, go ahead.
Just
and
as
roll
a
your
question,
Insight for now.
before
maybe
anything
intimidation later.
happens, how far am I away?
You're probably like 100 feet away, maybe. This is a pretty big room. Like I
Okay.
said, this is a big place with
Like an auditorium, right?
Well, no, this is actually like the foyer to the auditorium, but
Oh,
there's,
okay.
tables and concessions and place to buy tickets, stuff like that. This is a big
Can I
building because this is a
get
big
within
place to
60 feet? Is that a thing I
Yeah,
can do?
you can for sure.
I'm gonna just get within 60 feet.
Okay, so you rolled insight, right?
Yeah, I rolled a 17.
I mean, it's apparent to you that this guy is not interested in talking to you. But you can't quite tell if he's lying or if he just really is here to enjoy the show. You're not sure. You really can't tell. You can't read him very well, except that he doesn't want to talk to you.
Okay. In that case, I think here.
Yeah, what was your plan going into this?
I was just legit gonna just ask him. I'll be honest, my plan was just to be straight up hey, what are you doing? Okay. In that case, sorry for the miscommunication.
After you
enjoy
were
your
like
show, sir.
silent for a few seconds and not saying anything more, he sort of grabs his drink. He says, "Well, I'm gonna go find my own table now. You gentlemen have a good night."
Yeah, of course. Sorry about the confusion, sir. You enjoy your evening. And I just sort of walk
jacked
out.
this poor guy's table.
Well, he was only following us for a split second. We went down one road, so part of my mind is he might legit have just been walking.
Fine. I'm just gonna call. I'm gonna call Raven over and be like, "Hey, I got you a table."
Kind of walked over, but
I should have asked if he had a ticket. And you guys actually see Blaine do that.
Okay, Robin, you walk over. What are you guys doing?
you think you'd do that?
I'll be honest. I thought I had a plan.
You know, that was me the other day. So
I thought I had a plan.
Fairness, I do have a faulty memory. It was sadly by design. So let's continue onwards.
All right, so
if he doesn't follow us, then it might have just been a misdirection, miscommunication. Maybe we're just on edge.
Regardless, I think we should probably get out of here. Can we still see this guy?
Yeah, he's actually moved over to the bar now.
Okay. Is it does he seem focused on us at all?
Make a perception check.
Oh God, I'm terrible at that. That is a non-natural one.
non-natural one.
That's
I
a
like
3 minus 2.
it. You can't read the dude at all. Like,
Yeah. I'd point to him and be like,
I got an
"He's
idea.
over there."
If he's
sitting
following
there at the
us,
bar,
then
having
I
a-
wonder
sitting-
if he's following us. Then I wonder if he follows fast.
Yeah, if you follow the, then it's a issue.
So we should probably leave this building and then see if he comes with us. One of us should all three of us should walk out. One of us should wait outside the door to see if he comes with.
Well, you have the sending stone.
I do. But
Right?
I
So
mean,
then it's
I'm
decided.
not. Oh, so I'm just staying behind them. Okay, cool.
Enjoy the show.
Okay, I got this. I'm like sort of just hyping myself up. Like, yeah, this is gonna be great. I love this. All right, let's get going before I get cold feet.
Yeah, I
Alright,
don't like
let's
the
go.
show today. Let's leave.
Yeah. All right, so I guess we all go out the main.
Yeah, I heard they fired the original director, and it's been weird ever since.
Yeah, it's just like this show just sucks.
Yeah,
like
it's not the original
ever
cast
since
anymore.
ever
Like,
since
why
they
even
changed
bother?
ever since they changed that actress, it just hasn't been the same. Like, just,
Listen, I'm just gonna say, why'd they have to make an all-female reboot? I don't know,
like,
man.
oh, so annoying.
Like, I'd be willing to give it a shot, but it does not look promising.
This rendition of I don't know Ghostbusters does not look that great.
well,
let's
hold
just leave.
Ghoul smashers.
Tonight's show is actually Nomeo and Goblinette.
Oh, I hate that. They really did. They really did.
I used to love it as a
bad
kid,
for
man.
this one.
Well,
Alright.
Anyway, so
So
I'd
Robin-
say we're out the door by now, right?
So,
Yeah.
did you all three go out the door?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what are you guys doing once you get out the door?
I am like hiding sort of like around the corner immediately exiting the door, so that if this guy comes out with the intent of following us, I'll be there to surprise him.
So you're trying to hide?
Yeah.
Roll stealth for me.
Oh, sweet. Wait,
the
am I
other
actually
one's
good at
you.
that?
The other.
Yeah,
the
I'm
other
I'm
two
just
of you are
gonna
good.
go to the main road. Just head towards the
Ooh.
main road.
Okay. So heading on your way back to the shop that you're
Still
headed to.
trying to maintain enough distance that way if he gets like something somehow happens, I'm ready to cast Mind Spike. So within 60 feet.
Okay.
So I'm ready in an action if anything happens.
So is everyone trying to see if he's coming around? Or is just Bosk trying to look for him?
I mean, Bosk is the main one looking, but I guess I'll peer around while leaving.
Yeah, I'll peer around while leaving too, I guess.
So everyone can roll perception. What did you roll on your stealth, Bosk?
22.
22.
Ooh. 18 plus 4.
Oh, good thing, because I rolled a 2 on my perception.
Well, I rolled a 17 plus 4, so I think we're yeah,
All right, so I think we're kind of covered.
okay.
Okay. So what was everyone's perception rolls?
17 plus 4.
Mine? Oh,
Yeah.
should I roll again for perception?
Well, you rolled for
I rolled
stealth,
for stealth. Yeah.
and then you got to roll for perception to try and see if you can see anyone.
Okay, 14.
14.
Be
and then
21 on
what'd you-
perception.
21.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Blaine?
I got a 2.
None of you guys see anyone.
How long has it been?
You wait a good 5 minutes. Nothing.
Okay.
Your companions are a good distance away from you now.
Talking into the sending stones. I don't think this guy's coming. We may have scared him off.
I mean, if anything, I guess that does its job then.
Either that, or they're gonna send someone else after us.
I think they might know where we
Regardless,
sleep.
regardless,
It's possible
I'm
they
coming to
could
meet
know
up
where
with
we
you
sleep.
guys.
Stay at a distance, just to be safe.
Okay, I'll stay like a good, I don't know, like 60 to 100 feet back, something
Like enough
that.
to see us, but still like far
Yeah.
away.
I mostly know where I'm going anyway.
So you guys start headed back to that shop, and Bosk, Boss, go ahead and make me a perception check with advantage.
Oh man. That is another non-natural one.
But you roll with advantage.
You're rolling with advantage, so you get to roll
Oh,
again.
am I? Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. Oh, that's a 12. That's much better.
Okay, yeah. The coast still looks clear.
Ah, damn it. Oh no. Okay. So I mean, do I feel anything's off, or am I just carrying on?
No,
All right,
I mean,
yeah, I'm just carrying on then.
From what you can see, there's no one following anymore.
All right. Yep.
That
Then
still
I'm
works.
just carrying on like I used to.
All right, you guys get to the silver. What was it? Bottled silver. There we go. Bottled silver.
Okay. Hello, good sir.
This is actually an elf woman. Thank you very much.
I mean, in fairness, I should make a perception check.
Yes. What can I do for you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still learning genders. But anyway, I'm looking for some supplies for some of the creations I'm working on at the moment.
What kind of supplies are you looking for?
I need some form of acid that be able to help melt through some metal. I'm working through some of my own kinks and my brother as well. Trying to fix
Acid.
up. Yes, anything that would help with that?
Well, maybe. Let me check.
Wait, acid?
My old stuff, don't worry.
Okay.
Plans.
Yeah, I have a vial. I can sell you a vial of acid for 25 gold pieces.
25? Okay. And any like grease or glue as well?
Let's see. There's lots of grease. The spell.
Yeah, there's a spell, but I was wondering if I could, there's like a bottle of grease. Because I know there's bottles of oil. I have one.
Yeah, we don't really have grease. We have flasks of oil.
I'm good on that at the moment. What about glue? Any sort of craftsman's glue or?
If we can't find it here, we can find it in some other shop, surely.
True, but might as well while I'm here.
Yeah, we've got some glue, sure.
Okay. Good. Perfect. Perfect.
It's not in the player's handbook or any other source that I could find, so
Really? Is glue a thing? I thought there was.
Yeah,
a
I'm
There's
thing.
pretty sure
sovereign
glue is a
glue.
thing. There's
Yeah,
sovereign
sovereign
glue,
glue.
which is permanent
Yeah,
glue.
But that's a
Yeah.
legendary wondrous item, so
Oh,
she
it
doesn't
is?
have sovereign glue.
Oh, I did not know it was. I thought it was just normal glue.
Sovereign glue can form a permanent adhesive bond between any two objects. It must be stored in a jar or flask that has been coated on the inside with oil of slipperiness. When found, a container contains 1d6 plus 1 ounces. One 1 ounce of the glue can cover a 1 foot square surface. Is my dog being really loud?
Oh, really?
I
that's
can't
fine.
really hear it.
Okay. 1 ounce of the glue can cover a 1 foot square surface. The glue takes 1 minute to set. Once it is done so, the bond it creates can be broken only by the application of universal solvent, oil of etherealness, or a wish spell.
Oh wow!
Imagine
Yeah.
using a wish
That
spell
stuff
for
doesn't
that.
mess around.
Huh.
Damn.
Now I really want some.
So it looks like we're going for the. It looks like we're going for the grease then.
Oh, grease, yes. Also, oh, okay. So this one isn't weird for me to ask for. Okay. Also, I'll be doing some woodworking. Do you have any chloroform that would help me with sanding and treating it?
You said chloroform?
Yes.
Chloroform is good for woodworking.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, it actually
I
is.
was
Yeah, that's
when.
actually a thing. Yeah, yeah.
And film
What?
processing. So we did come from a theater.
I think it acts as like a stain. I don't know how it works actually.
Yeah, the stain
Interesting.
treating thing. That's why I'm like, we're at an alchemy work area. I imagine they would know, like,
Poor Thick. Hi, Thick.
I think that's, you see, that's why I was asking the other stuff. If you just buy the single, like, walking, you got any chloroform, it'd look weird. But if I'm talking about crafting,
As Cass is looking up the price of chloroform. not putting himself on any list right now?
I don't
I
think
don't
it's
think
actually.
chloroform exists in D&D.
It's like pretty old school. Like I don't know. It's like I know it doesn't have a D. Maybe there isn't a D&D equivalent, I guess, but like it's a commonly used chemical. So I guess yeah. Because like dish soap, it's like a commonly used. Toilet paper is a thing, but I don't think there's a D&D price chart for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like hydrogen peroxide used for like nail polish removal has been around for a long time, but or paint removal. Actually, oh,
Hey, Blaine.
yep.
I'm gonna get a little tired. I'm gonna head back to the inn.
Oh, okay. No worries. No worries.
I'll stay in the shop with Blaine.
Are you looking up more stuff about chloroform?
I'm
Is
just
Okay,
gonna like look around.
Yeah. So she has potions of sleep.
Oh, so she just straight up has those. Okay.
I feel like we should have asked for those first, right?
Well, because
Well,
like it's a weird thing to ask.
again, this is an alchemy
Supply store,
it's an alchemy supply store, so she's not gonna have
chemicals.
yeah. She has stuff for mixing into potions, basically. She's like, well, I have a potion of sleep. That'll cost you 50 gold pieces.
Well, maybe that's some of the solution, and that would help with what I'm trying to do. Sure, I'll take that, and as well as the vial of acid.
So 75 gold pieces.
Thank you, gladly. Let me just add that to my inventory.
That's a chunk of change.
I was like, okay then.
Listen, it's all part of the plan.
I really hope this thing works, man.
I'm trying to find sleep potions. Is it named
By the way,
something else,
I'm
or
not going back to
No,
the inn.
it's not an actual. It's not an actual item.
Okay.
It doesn't exist, so I had to
Oh.
make it up.
Okay, sure, I'll take it.
I'm not going back to the inn, Cass.
Oh,
Well, so if you left the shop, then deafen.
Okay.
oh yeah. And I'll add an acid vial.
Yeah, vial
Because
of
I
acid.
actually, yeah, that's expensive for some reason. But yeah, no, I also just
Okay, so that's what you guys are doing. Anything else you two are doing in the shop? Or you headed back to the inn?
I guess we can, once we have that, I'm not really looking to buy anything, so we can just head out.
You good with that, Blaine? Blaine.
yeah, I'm good with that. Sorry.
Okay.
I got a concerning message. It's all good though. Misread it. That's why I was concerned for a sec.
Oh, all
Yep.
right.
That's all I
Okay.
need.
Then you guys head back to the inn and you make it there without any problems because I
Sweet.
don't want to go through any more problems. So you guys can go ahead and deafen. I'm going to. Well, you guys can stay undeafened for a second, but we'll see what things
Okay.
is
If it needs to do anything.
So,
I'm waiting for Thick.
I'm back.
Hey, so Thick, you're getting pretty tired.
A little bit.
Are you wanting to be done?
I mean, I could keep going.
Okay.
We probably wrap things up.
Because we need to do something with Broke, and we need to do something with you.
Okay.
So if you're tired, we could do your thing first, and then you could be done after that.
Okay.
Is that what you'd like to do?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I feel like once you guys are done doing all of your little side things, it'll be a good place to stop. So
Yeah. I'm like an
Um,
old man. I go to bed early.
apparently, I'm not going to go to bed.
Honestly,
for 6
that's
hours.
not a bad thing.
I I work with kids for a living. I gotta be up early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Lover and A, you guys are good to stick around if you want. Or you can go. But if you stick around, I'm gonna make you deafen anyway. So
Right.
I'll
So there's
stick around.
really no
entirely up
point.
to you. Broke, you can either leave the call and come back whenever we're gonna do your
I'll
thing,
take my
or you
headset
can
off
just
again.
deafen. Okay.
Yeah.
Then
I
I'll
can't
let you
hear anything when I
know.
take it off, so just
Okay,
let me know.
well, you can't hear me now. Thick, do you mind giving me just a minute so I can run to the restroom?
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah, AU and AU and Lover, you guys make it back without any problems. So
Sounds good. Broke,
Yeah,
will it mess
cool.
with the stream if we leave the call?
Broke can't hear you right now, so you might need to ask him that.
Ah, shit.
No, it should not.
All right, see you guys next time.
All right,
Fun
sounds
session.
good.
I actually might have like one little spiel at the end, but
Yeah.
you know, gotta have that like Indian end of episode talk reveal thing. Cliffhanger for the future.
Here. Go. Here. I'll turn the cable. Hey, Thick, give that a thumbs up if Cass is AFK. Okay.
All right, sorry about that. Wait, I am back.
All right. So Devin, you said?
Yeah, because you don't get to know what Thick's doing, so.
Gotcha. All right. How do I deafen on this? Oh, here it is. Okay. Let me know whenever he's done because I got to do my little end of thing spiel for cliffhanger for next time.
Yep, sounds good. All right, Thick. So you get a call from them saying that they're gonna go. I think they told you they were going to a shop, right?
Yeah, they said they found coins, but they like it basically like wouldn't really work, and so they're going to figure out a way to get them to work.
Okay. So what are you gonna do?
Black is gonna go give the money.
I thought that's what you're gonna do. I'm so happy you're gonna do that.
Black is gonna go give the money to the House Jarasco.
House Drasco?
House Tarkanen.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. So you exit the inn, and you make your way down to the Fallen District.
Yeah. Yeah. I could use a sky coach if that's the easiest.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. Now, do you remember how you went there the first time?
We had someone like bring us there.
Right, but there was something specific that you did before you went there.
We went to the inn. and I was dressed up as like a oil tycoon, and I was asking around for the guy's name, which I don't remember.
Well, more than just being dressed as an oil tycoon, do you remember what else you had done? Roll a wisdom check.
Fuck. Might die. It's an 18.
Okay, you were remember. I think you disguised yourself as a dwarven
Yes.
oil tycoon.
Yes.
Okay.
But eventually, when I got there, I changed back. When I was in front of
did
them,
you?
I
Okay.
changed back because I like showed like the brand that I had, and then the leader was
right,
like, "What the fuck's going on?" And then I
Right,
showed them
right.
who
I
I
remember
really
that now.
was.
Okay, that's right. Okay,
Yes.
that's right. All right. So you're gonna go down there as your goblin-y self.
Yeah.
You get a sky coach. You head down there. You know where it's at now, so you don't feel like you need to go any special routes or anything.
Yeah.
You head to the building, and there's one of those same guards outside before, and he says, "Are you here to see the boss?
Yes.
Where are your friends?"
My friends got in a little bit of a trouble from the quest you sent us on. No one told us that the shopkeep was not your average shopkeep.
He was a shopkeep. All right. Well, the boss will see you, and he opens the door and takes you back into the office.
Okay.
And the guy's sitting behind his desk, and he says, "Ah, Goblin. What was your name again?"
Well, I don't know what I told you, but my name is Black.
Ah, Black. Do you have my money?
I do.
All right.
I'm gonna like drop the bag next to my person.
Would you like to hand over the money?
You said if we get you this money that we'd be good to come in. Is that offer still stand?
Absolutely. We're always looking for new recruits.
All right then. I'm gonna like kick it over.
Okay. You kick it over. He like sort of like reaches down and grabs it off the ground, and sets it on his desk. And he goes, Black, you say?
Yes.
You know, Black. We've heard some stories about a goblin, and some of that goblin's friends here in Sharn, helping out one of the dragon marked houses, specifically a House Orion.
I don't know of a House Orion.
Really? You're telling me you don't know one of the dragon marked houses?
I really don't think we've worked with a House Orion, did we?
Yeah, that was who you did for the first quest
Okay,
for.
okay. That was to...
It was eerily similar, and I didn't think about it when I was making this quest, because you also rescued a kid.
Yeah. We did. We just got contracted to do it.
You know, we're not big fans of the houses here in House Tarkanen. We're also not big fans of people who work with the Sharn Watch. And as he says that, one of the other guards closes the door behind you.
Okay.
You know, it was kind of foolish that you came here without your friends.
You know, I thought that you would keep your word, and that's why I came here.
Well, I suppose today you'll learn a harsh lesson. We could do this the easy way or the hard way, Black. You can either surrender yourself willingly, or we can make things a little more exciting, shall we say. And as he says that, he starts to like loosen the axe from his belt.
How many how many people are in the room with me?
There are two. There's the big boss guy and one of the guards.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person on both of them.
Okay. Let me look up Charm Person real quick.
They have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
What's the spell save DC on that?
14.
Okay. So you've cast Charm Person. As you cast it, you kind of notice that the guard who is behind you, who closed the door, seems to relax a little bit, but the boss guy in front of you does not.
Okay.
So that takes verbal and somatic. So it's very clear to him that you just cast a spell,
Yeah.
and more to the point, it failed. And so he says, "Oh, Black, that was a mistake." And he draws his axe. Go ahead and roll. What's that? Initiative.
Initiative. I rolled a 17.
Okay.
Okay, wait, can one of you talk real quick?
Hello?
We are talking.
Okay, I was just making sure OBS could hear you.
All right, Thick, you're up first.
Casting a spell would take up my action, correct?
If it says that it does, it depends on the spell. Some spells are actions, some are
Yeah.
bonus actions.
How big is the room we're in? Is there anywhere to like hide or anywhere kind of?
So this seems like an office basically. There is what appears to be stairs going down. But other than that, it's probably like a 30-foot diameter room. It's not very big.
Is everything still going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
we're having a grand old time.
How far
Oh.
away is he from me?
Oh no. I'll mute again. Alright, I'll be back.
He's probably like, I don't know, 10 or 15 feet away from you.
So can I surmise that the guard behind me is friendly towards me currently?
That seems like a solid logical guess, because the guy in front of you's pulled his axe out, and the other dude's just kind of like backing off, like.
Okay.
Also, as a side note, we could totally get broke banned right now.
Man. I'm gonna use Fury of the Small, and then I am going to shoot the big dude with my crossbow.
Can I get you to make a wisdom check real quick?
Yeah. It's 10.
This is an imposing fellow.
Yeah. That's what I guess.
Would you like to go through with shooting your crossbow?
I guess not.
You absolutely can if that's what you want to do. I'm just saying.
I'm going to cast message on the guard behind me. And tell him you got to open the door and we got to get out of here because this guy's going to come at us swinging.
He says, what does he say? So he's friends with you is basically what happens when they're charmed. Let me look at it real quick. Charmed creature can attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on an ability check to interact socially with the creature. In regards use of friendly acquaintance. He's gonna respond with, he's like, I mean, I'll help you open the door, but I'm not gonna fight this dude.
Okay.
This is my boss.
Good.
And so he rushes to open the door, but again, he's got his own turn, so.
Yes. Man. I guess I'm also going to use Mantle of Inspiration.
Can you do that in turn? That you've already used your action?
It's a bonus action.
Okay, then yeah, you can.
And that gives me 8 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And then I guess I'm going to just try to get as far away from him as possible. And try to go like closer to the door.
Okay. So you're gonna just scramble back towards the door. Is that right?
Where is the gold between me and him? You're muted right now. I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. He's standing on his desk, or he's not standing on his desk. The gold is sitting on his desk, and he's like standing right to the side of it.
Okay. Yeah, then I guess I'm gonna run it to try to just make space.
Okay. So you run back to the back of the room. He, on his turn, is going to charge at you with his axe. He's going to take a swing. Does a 15 hit you?
Yeah, it does.
He's going to take another swing. Well, I assume since a 15 hits you that a 20 also hits you.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Okay, so that's going to be for... Goodness gracious. So that's going to be for 20 points of damage total. This guy is not playing around.
Okay.
And then your friend is going to come over behind you and open the door, and he's actually going to run out.
Okay.
And then it's back to your turn.
Okay. So if I use nimble escape as a bonus action, he wouldn't be able to use a does he have attack of opportunity? Would he not be able to do that if I use nimble escape?
Correct. That's correct. If you use it to disengage, yes.
Yes. So I'm going to use nimble escape to disengage and run to the bag of money.
Okay, you realize that you're probably going to, if you try to leave then after doing that, you're probably going to run past him again, triggering another attack of opportunity.
But I'll use invisibility on myself.
Is nimble escape an action or
It's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action? Okay. Yeah, okay. You can do that for sure.
So I'm gonna go pick up the bag of gold and then
Okay.
cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. And then what are you going to do? Because you still have oh no, that's all of your movement, and that's your action, and that's your
That's
bonus
all my
action.
movement?
Let's put it this way. It's probably like 20 feet of your movement. So you've got 10 more feet of movement. Or 5 if you have only 25. I can't remember.
I have 30.
Okay.
So I'm guessing, is there like 15 feet between me and the door?
Probably about 20 to 15 to 20 feet, yeah.
Okay. So what would he see? Would he be looking at me and I'd kind of run past him using nimble escape, and then I'm guessing he would turn around and there would be nothing?
Well, no. What would happen, so like if you imagine this, nimble escape just allows you to disengage from the fight. So if you imagine a fight, like he's not going to just be like standing there stock still. He's going to be moving around, he's going to be watching you, and then as you start to like edge around him, he's going to keep his eye on you, and then when you nimble escape, you disengage from him without him getting to attack you. So all that means is that you got to step away from him without him attacking. But he's still going to be looking at you.
But he'd see me go invisible?
Yeah, he absolutely would. Now, that being said, you're still invisible, so
yeah,
you still get to stealth with advantage, basically.
I'm guessing since I'm at a desk, there's like an under part of it where like you put your feet into.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna hide in there.
After you go invisible?
Yeah.
Okay. Make stealth with advantage.
I rolled a 19.
Okay.
Well, technically a 20. Sorry, technically a 20.
Okay.
With all of my buffs.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Is that all you're doing on your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you're gonna hear him, because you obviously can't see him on your turn. You're gonna hear him say, "All right, Goblin, come out from wherever you're hiding. It's enough of this." And you hear like the axe strike the ground, presumably where you were.
Okay.
And that's it.
And so it's my turn now?
Yep, now it's back to your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try to get the hell out of there.
Okay. He's standing roughly where you were when you went invisible.
Okay.
Um,
So I'll swerve around him if I can.
And you'll use your action presumably to dash.
Yeah. I just want to get out of there as quick as possible.
Absolutely. You get out of there, and the guard who was on the inside and the guard who was on the outside are talking to each other. And the guard from the inside is just like, "Man, I don't know what got into the boss. He was super angry, and our little green friend was there." And the other dude's like, "Our friend? What the heck are you talking about?" And that's all you hear while you're running.
One thing as I'm running out?
You've used all your actions, so it'd have to be a bonus action.
I'm guessing like looking around can't be a bonus action.
I mean, you could look around if you want to. What do you mean by looking around?
I want to look if I can see any of those coins, like as I'm rushing out.
You don't see any.
Fresh coins. Okay.
You don't see any.
And I'm just getting out of there.
All right. You're out. You don't see any. Let's put it this way: with the amount of looking you can do without taking an action, you don't see any.
Yeah.
All right. After that, what are you gonna do?
I guess I'm just gonna go back to the inn.
Okay.
But I'm gonna maintain my invisibility.
Okay. So you're gonna walk all the way back to the inn?
How long would that be?
It would take you an hour and a half.
Well.
And most of that time would be spent riding a lift up, but yeah.
When my invisibility is wearing off, can I just immediately cast invisibility on myself again?
If you have the spell slots for it, yeah.
Then yeah, I'm just gonna walk back.
Sounds good.
And I'm gonna have to use another invisibility to get there.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Is that all you're wanting to do on your little escapade?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. When you get back, you'll find that Bosk and Blaine are waiting there for you. And if you'd like to be done for the night and go to sleep, you can, or you could definitely
just talk to Blaine real quick.
Probably not, because I want to roleplay you coming back whenever they're there. And
Okay.
Robin might be back by the time you get back. I don't know for sure until we do his thing. So
okay. So I've been gone for like 2.5 hours.
I would say it's been close to 2 hours.
Okay.
So, and that's 2 hours from the time they left the what's it called?
The Sharn Watch.
Yeah, the Sharn Watch. What's the word I'm looking for? Starts with a B, I think.
Brigade or
no? You're close though. Oh well, you know what I mean. Barracks, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That was from the time they left there. So all they did really, I mean, they did a couple things, but nothing that would have taken them 2 hours to get back from. So that's why they're gonna beat you back.
Okay.
But yeah. So if you want to hang out in here like AU and be deafened and not able to hear anything, you can. That's entirely up to you. But for now, you're probably done for the night.
Yeah, so. I think I'm gonna hop out.
Okay, sounds good. Have a good night, Vic. This is fun.
All right.
I'm sorry you were on your own for so long.
No, it's totally fine. I don't mind.
But I'm kind of enjoying keeping other people in the dark.
Okay.
All right, perfect. You have a good night, Vic.
All right, you too. But
What's up?
All right, broke. What do you what did you want to do?
Bro, not broke. Sorry.
Robin.
Robin is going to write it down. Robin is going to make his way to the docks.
All right, Robin makes his way to the docks. So the docks are probably going to take you an hour to get to. No, it would take you like an hour and a half to get to walking. Or you can obviously
Which
take a sky
time is left in the day?
It's like probably close to 6 in the evening ish, if not
Yeah,
later.
so he'll hire a sky coach. However that costs.
It's 5 silver.
Yeah. I have 4 silver, but I have like gold. I just can't remember the conversion rate for things.
1 gold is 10 silver pieces.
I kind of like make change with the guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'll do that.
He takes your gold piece and gives you 5 silver back.
Yeah.
All right, so you head to the docks. What would you like to do? The docks are a pretty rough place, by the way.
He's just gonna make his way there. And like just find like a secluded spot. And hang on, I wrote it down. Let me get to it. Just find a secluded like maybe like just sit on the like the pier.
Okay.
And stare at, I don't know, I can't remember if it's a port or if it's like an ocean. I can't remember.
So I think that's the map that you guys are on right now in roll 20 if you have it open. Do you have it open?
Yeah, I do. It's not loading. Hang on. It's the wrong. Hang on. Wait, no, it's not. It shouldn't be. It's being finicky.
How do I drag you to a specific place?
You click
Is
on
it control?
like my player or like players?
No, like I can ping a place and force your you to center on that. I think it's
Oh, I don't
control.
know. I've never done that before. Yeah.
Yeah, did it just center you there?
Yeah.
So you see where Sharn is then?
Yeah.
So it's basically got 2 rivers intersecting is where it's at. And
Okay,
then,
so he's just gonna make his way to I guess the port would make more sense.
okay.
And just kind of sit down on the docks and just sit there looking at the water and say in his head, it was much simpler time back then. I long to be back on the sea, but I know no one's going to be able to fix the problem back home but me. Is this where I let the part of the darkness take me to become more powerful? I'm confused, traveler. You promised me power to take down my father. You didn't tell me that it might cost part of me. I feel like I'm going to let down my compatriots if I don't go along with this plan to give them the money. He's then just going to spend the rest of the day there until sunset and make his way to the inn.
Okay. After you have your little moment, your hand maybe subconsciously sort of like goes to the pommel of your sword, and you feel it sort of heat up in your hand, not like uncomfortably hot, but like just like a sort of like a comforting
warm
warmth.
heat.
Yeah, it's just sort of like a comforting warmth to the pommel of the sword while it's in your hand, and you hear a very distant voice say, "Keep your eyes up, child. You will yet be a force for good."
In his head, he just responds with, I hope so. Thank you.
Yeah, for the rest of the time that you're down there at the docks, if you touch the hilt or pommel of your sword, it will be warm to the touch. And it's a comforting
I
feeling
just
for you.
and like as he's just feeling this, he's just thinking, does he just like go in there and do what he thinks needs to be done? You know, like that's just kind of like what he's saying to himself. That's it.
All right, that's all the traveler gives you for now.
So then he just heads back to the inn.
All right, you will probably be the last one at the inn.
Okay.
Well, it depends on how. So you're heading back after sundown. Yeah.
I'm waiting there until like the sun sets, and then I'm heading back. Essentially, I'm watching the sunset.
Yeah, you'll be the last one who gets there. All right. So when you get back, I assume now maybe this will change depending on what they do, but I assume that Black, Blaine, and Bosk will all be there.
He's just gonna head to his room if they're just like in the tavern. That's just where he's heading towards.
Okay. We'll
He's
see what
gonna lock
happens.
the door behind him.
We'll see if they try to interrupt you or anything whenever you get back. Whenever we start next time. So.
Okay.
All right. This is good.
I mean,
I'm happy.
you technically could, if he undeafens.
No, I'm gonna roleplay. I'm gonna roleplay, or have them roleplay Black getting back to the inn, and then
Okay.
You coming back to the inn. So that's how we're gonna start the next session.
Okay.
So that's where we'll close for now.
All right.
Good stuff. Good
Cool,
night.
cool.
I was happy with it.
Yeah. I was. You can tell him to undeafen now.
Yeah, I will.
Hey, you. Can't hear me. Hey, what's up?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, we
we
just
can.
finished.
So I guess I make it back to the tavern. Is it on fire?
No, not at all. You make it back. You and Bosk make it back to the tavern just fine, and that's where we're gonna end the night for you.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you
I was
more.
trying
interesting
to
things when we start.
trying to play my character's alignment, so
Oh no.
No, it was good. I thought what you did was good tonight, bro.
yep.
I liked it. Your character was great. Actually, I liked what everyone did tonight. Frankly,
It's good.
I thought this was a great night
Good.
compared to how I felt about the last time. This was great.
That's good to hear.
Good. Yeah. I was just, like, I didn't like going against the party, but at the same time, that's what he would have done. So.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Okay, fair enough.
No,
Yeah.
I'm referring to me disagreeing with you guys in the
okay.
beginning,
Oh, okay.
not anything else.
Oh, fuck. There we go.
Who's Scotch Brite?
That's my friend Frank.
Ah, okay.
Alright, so what happened?
Nothing
We
that
don't
you
know
can
yet.
put out yet.
Alright.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're not gonna find out until next time. So,
Oh, okay.
and even then, each character it'll be dependent on what they tell you. So,
So what are we doing now?
you guys made it back to the inn safely.
We're
That's
we're
what-
just kind of having the segment, or I'm just explaining like why I made the decisions that I did.
Yo, what happened to Robin?
Oh,
What do you mean? And
Like,
what way?
what changed?
What part? What do you mean? What changed?
Like, why is he all of a sudden like super lawful good?
Because he's not. He's chaotic good, but at the same time, he feels as if he's gonna steal from this, then he doesn't feel like he would be deserving of the thing that he wants that you don't know about. About a
Okay.
part of his backstory.
Okay.
I feel like he wouldn't be deserving of that.
I will say that stealing from a shopkeep doesn't feel like something that a chaotic good character would do.
Yeah.
Like, I suppose if there was absolutely no other option, but you guys didn't try any other options, so
Right. Okay.
And
Yeah.
so, like, that's why he lost himself. He lost a part of himself
I
there.
see. I thought he got like cursed or some shit. Like,
No.
I mean, technically he's a warlock, so like, yeah.
Well, I guess it depends on his pact.
Yeah, but I mean, like in most cases, that's the general concept.
there are lots of warlocks who have like a very
Some have good relationships with them. Yeah.
good relationships, beneficial relationships with their patron.
They're sugar daddies.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so like everybody else is already retired to their rooms, I guess.
No, so whenever you and Bosk get back, the two of you are the only ones there.
Like at all?
Well, there are other people at the
Okay.
end, but it's like you guys get back like around the like a big dinner time, but you don't see Black, you don't see Robin. Neither one of them are around.
So Black is gone. Can I check it? Or well, I guess we'd know that once we check his room.
Yeah, we'll do all this next time. Don't worry. That's where we're going to start out next time. So
Oh, okay. So should I save the speech
that's
for next time?
thing.
yeah, you do whatever you want.
I
Well,
am.
no, the thing what I did would be like right before end of night. Like in the rooms. I guess we could say we're getting ready for dinner or something before we meet up with the rest, I guess.
You could do whatever you want to do. I mean, if it's something that you do at the end of the day, then that would be later.
Oh, okay.
I cannot wait until this backstory stuff is revealed further because Black shifty as hell. And
I mean,
I don't know
Robin
what's
knows a
going
part of that
on.
shiftiness already, or at least what Black has told him. So
Right. I don't know, but yeah, I know like Bosk doesn't know anything about Black, and I have no idea what he's doing.
No one knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
I don't think he knows what he's doing.
The idea of like having like splitting the party off when necessary, really sort of adds to that. And I think it's
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
I like it that I decided to do it because then
I like this a lot.
I hate leaving a player just sitting there doing nothing for a little while, but at the same time, there have been
I do feel like yes, sometimes we do make decisions based on certain things. I try to stray away with it, but I mean, I know I'm guilty of it. So
right, there's been a couple times I've noticed where people have switched what they're doing based on what something that happened when they weren't around. So it's something that I want to try and avoid, and this is a way to do it. So
yeah, and I think you can minimize the amount of time that people are like sitting around doing nothing if you like switch back and forth, like sort of like we got to, like, a little bit of a stopping point, like in what we were doing, and then go like, meanwhile, Black is doing this, and then you have all of us mute do like half an hour of stuff with him, and then come back to us.
Yeah, that's definitely a thought.
I've seen it work in the past, which is and it seems like it would be a good way, so that way we don't have poor Thick over here sitting here for like an hour and a half just in silence.
Right. A lot of times what I do with my in-person games is I actually take people to different rooms.
Oh yeah.
I'll switch it around. Like I won't do it for too long because whenever you're away from the table, you usually can't. But that's obviously not possible here.
Right. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good thing. Definitely, we should.
And Robin is still. I don't know. After that, Cass, a lot of things are going through his head. He feels very. Yeah.
He's having an internal conflict.
Yeah. Especially after the last thing, but.
Right.
Oh, well, last thing we don't know.
I'll talk to you about it in the DMs.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I thought that you did well today. I thought everyone did well today. I was really happy with it all.
This was a good session, all in all.
Gee.
Tell me this: do I need a backup character?
Wait, what?
Well, let me put it this way: the person right now who is at most risk of needing a backup character is Black.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on, but I assume with.
Should I make one just in case?
I mean, it's never a bad idea to have a
I have a character. In
Do
my
I still have
backpack
access to make it on D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Okay.
But for the record, if I think that someone's going to die, I will absolutely talk to you about it beforehand, probably.
Okay.
Okay.
Probably, I say.
Probably. like
me
if
put it this
if it's in combat and you like can't avoid it or anything, like
Yeah, like if
But-
it's something that I can foresee ahead of time, I will probably talk to you about it beforehand.
I'll just be
but
like,
if
hey,
it's-
you're dying.
But if it's like in the middle of a session and things take a turn for the worse, then I obviously won't be able to. So,
Yeah.
Right.
I'll probably make one like
like
tonight.
if people pull
yeah.
a Black.
Oh no.
I have a
Oh no!
concept for-
I was looking over and I saw Thick's face. I'm like, that doesn't look like a good face.
It wasn't.
Yeah, I have a character in my back pocket that I could sort of pull out whenever, so that'll probably be fine.
I do too.
Feel
I-
free to kill off Bosk
Bosk
whenever you feel like it. It'll be fine.
Definitely going to.
Nice. Next session, you just wake up. Bosk died of a heart attack. Just.
I actually like using character deaths in the story because I think it
Oh,
adds
100%.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
It's not something we could just jump into. Like
Yeah.
we haven't developed the characters we have enough to earn the deaths. I don't think.
Yeah, I still need to figure out like what the hell like Bosk's personal whatever is.
Well, like
right now he's kind of just there.
I will say that Raven has grown to like Bosk probably the most thus far.
He's
Hell
straightforward.
yeah,
Good guy.
likable.
And so like one of the biggest factors is like you follow the travelers, as does he. So like he feels like he can connect with you on a level
Yeah,
nobody else
right.
can.
Yeah.
So like you're probably gonna get a conversation soon. You're probably gonna get a lore
Conversation.
drop.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll
'Cause,
figure
yeah,
that
like-
out.
And again, like finding out what your character's thing is can sometimes take a bit. Like with Blaine, I originally just was thinking funny, smart robot man, but
that's
eventually-
how all the characters start, right?
yeah,
And,
he's
like-
put up
Like
with
Bosk
something.
was
I would
just like,
say-
yeah, I want to play a changeling.
The
Yeah.
conversation that him and Black had, Raven is even more suspicious of Black now after that.
Oh,
like-
yeah.
No, why would you be suspicious of
I
Black
mean,
now?
Why would we ever be suspicious of Black? There's been no reason.
I don't think Black has really done anything suspicious around Blaine, or at least anything that he found suspicious. So he is not at all suspicious of him yet. You guys might have noticed I'm hinting at Blaine is.
I got a
extremely
question
forgetful.
actually. Are there any races for backup characters you don't want to touch?
Any of the standard races are okay, and then any race that's in the Eberron book is okay.
Including the marks?
Yeah, absolutely. You can play a Dragon Mark character.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Oh.
Just casually
Alright.
builds the Dragon Mark character.
Rogue
that
it
we
is
needed,
then.
just
I'm just
conveniently.
I mean, but Dragon Mark characters, like the character options are cool, but it's not like it's like the most like
Yeah,
game-breaking
yeah.
powerful thing in the world. Right
Well, yeah, I meant for like next session, Bosk decides to just kill himself, and conveniently we created a character from House Tarkanen. Like,
Yeah, these are in.
I
I
can't remember if aberrant Dragon Marks are character options or not.
don't think they
I
are.
don't-
I think
don't
they
know.
are, but they're very weird in how they work.
Yeah, they are.
Because like when I was planning for D&D, like I had one of my players ask if they could do this, and I was like, you can, but when you do it, your backstory's got to be fucking amazing.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
And they decided against it because like you essentially have to, like the way it works is you have to, like, your parent has to be from one dragon mark and the other parent has to be from another dragon mark, apparently.
Oh.
So
yeah, your parents
like-
have to be from opposite or from different houses.
so you would have to explain that entire ordeal in your backstory.
It all started when I was born.
Yeah, basically you pick whatever race you want to be, and then you actually have to start with a specific feat.
Are all the standard classes open?
Yeah, for sure.
Even the new ones that are in the like Tasha's book?
I don't have Tasha's yet, so I would stay away from those.
Okay.
But once I get Tasha's, it'd be free game.
Just wondering.
Technically, if you wanted to make a one with Tasha's, you can. I would be okay
Just
with
let you
it.
know.
just let me know.
I don't
but
know if you have access to it on
also,
D&D Beyond.
I won't
so.
have access to it on D&D
Yeah.
Beyond yet, so
That would be an issue.
Alright. I'm just wondering. You have the Explorer's Guide to Wildmount book, out of curiosity?
no, I don't have that one. I can
Okay.
tell you what source books I have real quick.
I think we have access to all of them, so. There's just some really cool stuff in this book. That's why I was just wondering.
So I have the Player's Handbook, the Dungeon Master's Guide, the Monster's Manual. I have Eberron Rising from the Last War, Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide, and Xanthar's Guide to Everything.
Do we know if Unearthed Arcana material is on D&D Beyond?
I'm not sure, honestly. That's a good question.
Because I don't know. The only reason I was wondering because I was maybe gonna make a Echo Knight fighter.
I'm okay with people using Unearthed Arcana for their characters. I just don't know that it's in or possible to put into what's it called? D&D Beyond.
There's an option. I think you might have to do it, but Cass, there's a way you can enable Unearthed Arcana and like playtest material.
Okay, I can look around at it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Because in that situation, just to go back, that situation where, you know, like he's just disagreeing with the entire party, he was fully prepared to leave the party and quite literally just go do it himself in that situation. He wasn't going to abandon the mission. He was just going to be like, you do you, I'm doing what I'm going to do.
Yeah, go about it his own ways. Vigilante it.
Pretty
Well,
much.
I don't know that what you guys are doing is any less vigilante than what he's doing, but yeah.
True.
And also, Raven is a fighter, so like he struggles with like not just innately like posing like bad people, you know.
Yeah. He stands up like for what he thinks he should.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see, sources I want to pick up. I want to get
Unearthed, the fucking Eberron book, not the Eberron book, the fucking Explorer's Guide to Wildmount book is a great one to get because it comes with some really cool.
I don't know if I want that or not. I don't hate it, but I don't know. I'd have to look at it some more.
It comes with new races like turtles.
Turtles.
So I want to get both the Mordenkainen books, and then I want to get the Tasha's Cauldron of Everything and Volo's Guide to Monsters. Those are the things that are left.
Volos would be amazing.
Right, that's what I want to get. Those are on my
Volos
list.
is probably the biggest, I would say, because a lot of the monster races are in that book.
Yeah, I think Tasha's would probably come first, but yeah.
Anybody else have anything to say about the decisions that they made as their character?
I'm pretty happy with how Blaine's thing is shaking up. I'm really trying to, sort of further the idea that he's not fully aware of the rest of the world.
Yeah, I like the bit in the in the shop. You're like, "Hello, sir." It's like that's an elvish woman.
It worked out.
Yeah, it worked.
Because I was gonna the speech that I had ready to go was basically him going over his flawed creation and his flawed line. But
Yeah.
I'll save that speech for next time. The backstory speech.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I feel like next session is just gonna be lore. Like,
Yeah, you gotta do that lore building.
I think
it's gonna be
progress next session.
it's
Yeah.
gonna be fucking meta unlocked.
I think I'm happy. I feel like I kind of stuck to my alignment more than I have in the past this session. Like the chaotic neutral kind of thing.
I think most of you have been doing a good job with your alignment, with the exception of Black Plague.
What's
Oh,
like?
really now?
Okay.
I always had an inkling that he was going more evil, but
Because Blaine's just neutral.
Okay. Let me put it this way.
We've
I don't
had
wanna-
this
I don't want
conversation,
to criticize
Cass.
the guy too much, but he's playing a true neutral character.
Oh no.
Oh. Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
he's at least chaotic.
True neutral is almost impossible for humans to play because
I would feel
human
like
nature is distinctly not neutral.
Right.
at the
You as a
least I
person
feel
are
like
not
he's
neutral.
chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chaotic neutral, I feel like would be the
'Cause, like-
if not like lawful evil.
Yeah.
It's either chaotic neutral or lawful evil. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just like I said, I think it's impossible to play a true neutral character just because I don't think it matches up with
Yeah.
how people act, and even as good as some people are at playing characters in D&D, it's really hard to set that aside.
Oh yeah. Like
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that, but I'm using like forgetfulness as the crutch for his neutralness.
Right. Like I can play a chaotic character or I can play a lawful character because I
But
know
in
that
the, yeah,
I know what the extremes are, but to play someone who's nothing is so much different. Like you're not one or the other. You're also not good or evil.
yeah.
It's really hard to do that. So
Right. It's hard to do that
Yeah.
and like have a
I
compelling
feel
story.
like the chaotic alignments are the best out of all
Well,
of them
actually, you know
because
what? So,
they work more
I-
to the extremes.
I really enjoy playing lawful characters.
lawful is
Really?
a lot of fun.
Because
I-
honestly,
I've never
was-
been able to play a lawful character.
So,
yeah,
This is
I'm
the most
not good
lawful
at-
I have ever been. Let's put it
so
that way.
Yeah,
actually,
same-
I do
Same
want
here.
to
Even
ask
though
you
I'm
guys
playing
something.
chaotic, this is like the most reserved that I've been.
So
with
I'm not
it.
big on lawful good. I feel like that gets a little boring, but I really enjoy
Yeah.
lawful neutral.
Yeah, lawful neutral. I have played a lawful evil character once, and it actually was pretty good.
I have too. Yeah.
I was like
pretty
a
fun.
con artist, and I was strict with every single contract I did, like full on.
I was
That's sort of-
a rogue. I was very edgy.
Oh my!
I was a rogue
Of
that was
course.
very edgy that had his parents killed in front of him and hated goblins.
Who doesn't? But
Well,
Basically
okay,
Goblin
sure.
Slayer, let's put it that way.
Yeah,
so
nice.
actually, I do want to ask you guys because I might have to adjust my alignment because I'm not sure what this technically counts as. So, like, I'm pretty sure y'all
Chaotic
picked up.
confused.
Well, that's the thing. Like, he has one strict goal in mind, and he's doing everything that it can to fulfill that goal. And it doesn't care if it's a good or evil act. Really, it's just doing its thing of what it needs to do. So I think you guys can pick up that Blaine's main goal is to make 91 surpass him.
Yeah,
make him-
yeah, I think that's
Like the whole speech
obvious.
was going to be about like
yeah.
his whole lineage, like started from a literal golem given a task of making machine better than itself, and that's sort of where it kept going. And so Blaine's big fault, he has a faulty memory, even though he was built to be more creative than the rest of his kin. So he's trying to make something that has memory, but in his forgetfulness, he forgot to put an actual soul in it, so it's just a walking robot. So that's his main goal to strive towards, is to give it memories and give it experiences so it can someday get a soul. That's what his hope is. So is that...
So he's like the Tin Man looking for a heart or
Yeah,
whatever.
his whole thing is trying to give 91 a heart, pretty much.
Nice.
But that's his only goal. Like, you guys have seen him just be like, oh, this is the most efficient way to do this. We're going this way then. But I'm not sure if that's lawful neutral or chaotic neutral. That's why I just put neutral.
So
Because he's
lawful.
very forgetful and just sort of does whatever he feels, and he'll forget plans partway through doing it.
Right. So the lawful chaotic scale basically has more to do with how I would say how ordered your character is. In the sense that like lawful characters have a code that they live by and they hold to, and they won't break that for anything. It's not necessarily about having something specific, like a specific goal. It's about having a specific way that they live their life.
Oh, okay.
So that's what it means to be lawful. They are rigid and set, and they won't change that. It doesn't mean that they have to be lawful in the sense that they always follow the law. That's different.
They have a code that they follow, though.
They could value the law, But it basically you can almost think about it on the scale of authoritarian versus libertarian.
Okay.
I don't even necessarily mean that politically. I just mean like
Yeah.
in
How
general.
it's structured. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas chaotic is more like, I don't really care. I'm just going to be working to get my, get what I'm trying to accomplish accomplished.
Oh,
So-
okay. So he would be more chaotic neutral, if anything.
Probably, I would think so.
Okay. If anything, I'll just leave him on neutral for now. Because, like, again, he's trying to have a strict. I guess I don't know. I'll just leave him on neutral for now. It's
So then the good evil scale is obviously going to be more a scale of morality.
yeah, and he
someone
doesn't
who's-
really have much either way.
Right. So neutral makes sense in that sense.
Like he won't go out of his way to, like, he'll help somebody out if it's not going to inconvenience him, but he's not really going to feel moral obligation to do it. Like if it's no issue, sure, why not? But also if it'll actively help him to do something that's morally ambivalent, I guess might be the best way to put it, he'll do it.
Right. And the same way, a neutral character on that scale probably wouldn't have necessarily a problem with, say, killing someone, but they're not going to go out of their way to harm
Yeah.
people.
Yeah, kind of like with the robbery thing. Like he didn't want to comply.
Right.
I walked away. Was like, let's think of something else. And then whenever I saw the opportunity, yoink.
Right. Yeah. So I would say chaotic neutral probably fits your character better from what you've described and what I've seen, but
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'd agree with that. With what I've seen
No,
from Blaine so far.
okay, that works. Chaotic neutral.
And I mean, it's not like alignment is set in stone. Like ideally, it won't change, but I mean, given
It's-
character development, it's
Yeah.
it's
For some-
inevitable in some cases.
Yeah, sometimes it's meant to be a starting point.
Right.
But again, y'all will hear more about the backstory next time.
right. To give you an idea of like a lawful neutral character, I have a character who is a necromancer who comes from
Hey, necromancer gang.
he's a necromancer who comes from a country that's very it's very focused on the idea of power and almost like survival of the fittest. And so the country, through the long period of time that he's been in it, has gone through many shifts in power based on who has the most power. And in his opinion, that's fine. It could be his side getting backstabbed, and okay, we weren't good enough, so they win. And so he just respects power to a degree where someone overpowers him. Okay,
He
they got it. Yeah.
Okay. So that, yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
So basically, for that character, power is equivalent to right, or might is
I
right.
make right, yeah. Okay, very
Yeah,
much so.
my
Okay.
my necromancer is just completely off the chains insane. Like it's the most chaotic neutral that I've ever made a character. Just aggressively everyone for himself. He owns a drug ring. Yeah. Has like half the continent addicted to his substance. He's grown into the size of a small country now. It's a good time.
Always fun.
Yeah.
But again, next time we meet up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Yes,
Got the
Thanks for
speech
the session,
ready.
Kaz.
What was that?
Thanks for the session. Thanks for being flexible
that's
and
good.
all.
Absolutely. I'm glad we got to play at least tonight.
Yeah, me
and
too.
didn't have to wait another 2 weeks.
Yeah,
it's on
so we're planning on not this
Next
Wednesday, but
week.
next Wednesday.
Wednesday.
That would be correct. Yes.
Sounds good.
Correct.
All right, I'll see you guys then.
See ya. Y'all have a nice
See you
night.
guys. Okay, there was something I wanted to tell you. I can't remember.
Okay.
Something I
Do you
told you
wanna
in the
end the
DMs. We can leave it up. I'm just trying to remember what it was. I told you I would tell you in DMs. Do you remember what I meant?
You were talking about. I think we were talking about Black. Is that right? Or were you wanting to talk
Oh, I
more
remember
about
the internal struggle that he's dealing with.
Yeah.
He's still dealing with.
Were you satisfied with what I did tonight?
Yeah, it
During
was
that?
good. It was good.
Oh, I realized that you sent me that message. Does this make sense? And then described that trap, and I never responded.
Yeah, it's
But
too. I already did it, so it's good. I already
okay.
had somebody else look at it too.
I was gonna say I think that what you did makes sense. So
Okay. I don't know how to spell the last word, so I just guessed. I just now realized that I'm streaming that screen, so
yeah.
yeah. I'm not streaming that screen anymore. It's kind of too late, but you know.
Yeah, I noticed.
Leaked! Type leaked in the comments.
Is that supposed to be a question mark?
Yes.
No. This is more about what's going on with Black.
It'll change how we think about him, or
No, how you feel? It'll change how you feel about some things. I'm not gonna get into it too much.
okay.
Spoilers. We'll get into it next time.
All right.
We'll we'll get into it next time.
Alrighty.
All right. Thanks for streaming it, bro. I'm always glad when
no
you do
problem.
that. I'm gonna
See
get
ya.
out of here because I'm tired.
Yep. See you, man.
See ya.
Alrighty then, chat. We will be live again in 2 weeks again with another session. I believe this will be the next session will be session 9 of Eberron In Mourning. So this video will be on YouTube in probably 2 days. So I'll catch you guys then. If you guys like it, then make sure to follow if you guys like today's session. If you want to see this stuff on YouTube, then there's a link to YouTube down below in the channel section. And I will see you guys later. Deuces.